Hello and greeting to the gamers. Gamers is a gender neutral term. We're good. I was about to go for the female version of gamers. Had to really think that one through. We're fine. Turns out, united under one front, and that front is gaming. How goes it, everybody? Hope we're all having a lovely Wednesday. Where was I yesterday? Which is when I said I was going to be streaming Mario Kart World and not today. It's a great question you asked. I don't know if you remember, at the end of my Monday stream, I said that, like, the roof of my mouth was starting to bleed because it's been very raw. So I decided I'd give myself a one-day break to heal. Did I completely heal in one day? No, as it turns out, the body's a little bit sluggish when it comes to healing. But, like, I wanted to play Mario Kart. And more than that, I wanted to stream Mario Kart. So I'm here now, and we'll just let it be how it is. I haven't played anything since what you saw on stream. So we're still pretty much more or less blind. I feel like this is fine to just float around here. I don't know. We can change it. I can be smaller if need be. If need be. Thank you for flying right by when I said that one, Stingy. Really accentuated the punchline there. And also, let me know if the game needs to be louder, because right now it feels pretty quiet to me, but I don't know how quiet the menu music's supposed to be. Plus, I can always just turn it up in my ears. You guys can't. So, for me, it can be, reality can be whatever I want. Now, I was thinking, before we start with online play, maybe I should do like a Grand Prix in single player just to kind of figure out what I'm missing about the game. I'm also thinking that we could be a conch door, man. What the fuck does sort do? Sorry, I said the F word. I realize there's probably children watching. By which I mean, like, it's within the first 5 minutes of the YouTube video, so I shouldn't swear. That's more what I mean, but still. Oh, this is the Roadster Royale? Oh, and I can put whatever sticker on it I want. Where does the sticker appear? Food available drink? Oh, yeah, there's food available drink back there, but if I put this one on, wow, look at that. There's one singular tiny zone where it appears. I'm just saying, if anybody says the game's not worth $80, you show them that one. What we got going on with the baby blooper? That seems like a fine car. They seem like they're all almost exactly the same. I don't know. The mock rocket kind of goes crazy. I like Conker because they don't have hands, and I think that that's like a certain level of aura to them. The other one who I think is like super chill to play, dude, Piranha Plant just looks mad chill in this game. I gotta give it up to him. Same with Nabbit. Like, the enemy characters are so chill. Like, the Sidestepper, they're all so chill. You look at... See, he's doing too much. He's ready to go. This guy is chill as hell. The Cheep Cheep's a little bit too shiny for my needs, though. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. It just kind of... He doesn't feel right. He's reflecting a bit too much water for me. Granted, they did actually give him individual scales, and because of that, I gotta say it's worth $80. Let's just go in with the mock rocket, start on the Toad Cup, see what we got going on. 150cc, because let's be real here. Anything below 150cc just feels like a little bit short. But the reason I also want to do this is because I've heard some, like, dissenting opinions online about how the Grand Prix feel in this game. And I realized last time all I did was the Battle Royale mode, which is probably the mode I'm mainly going to play. It just feels so fun. Sorry, the Knockout mode. It's not technically a Battle Royale, but it's more fun to use buzzwords, all right? Just ask IGN. They have to put as many buzzwords into any article as they can. Dude, look at Conker's lean. Wait, they're chill. Okay, yeah, we might be a Conker, man, now that I have them unlocked. We had to do Stingbee at first because I didn't even know what I was missing. But I've heard some complaints about how this plays like your typical race through, but yeah, you know what, honestly, completely deserved. I did see the star icon and drive directly towards where they would be, so that's more on me than anybody else. But I've heard some complaints about how the Grand Prix is playing this game, and like, I just can't imagine that they'd play poorly because it's Mario Kart. They've had enough time to perfect this one. We go right through there. What can I say? I see shortcuts. I mean, it's like I'm Neo looking into the Matrix. It's just that simple for a guy like me. For a conker such as myself. Alright. Now, the question for me is this even faster? You can get up to... Okay, you can get up all the way to a rainbow grind on the grind rails. But what's the point? Because I just kind of lost spacing while I did that. Maybe it's because I don't have enough coins. Maybe coins still change your acceleration a lot. I don't know. Nabbit, you're so lucky that I can't aim at all. Nabbit, you are so unlucky. I'm the best aimer of all time. Let's get DK right off there. I mean, that's just not fair. If Donkey Kong's going to complain on the forums about that one, that's... He got a heat seeked down, all right? We got a blue shell on the way in. Just gonna let Birdo take this one for me. For once in my lifetime, I'm the one who's not getting blue shelled. I personally think that Donkey Kong deserved a little bit. Okay. DK is giving me the win, I suppose. Yeah, I just don't see the point of grind railing yet. Maybe I'm crazy, but maybe there's certain routes where it's faster to grind rail. It just does not feel that much faster there. But I mean, thus far, this is just your classic Mario Kart Grand Prix. Is it possible the internet was wrong? No, that can't be. No, it couldn't possibly be the internet being incorrect. Now, DK is on his way in. And we're completely fine. I don't know. You hold the A button and go forward until you win. Dude. Holy, Conker is sick. Alright, yeah, we gotta be a Conker, man. It just kind of feels better. Like, I think if you lose to Conker, there's a little bit of psychic damage associated with it. All right, so now we're on Crown City. Regrettably, we've already played this map. We just did this map. I'm pretty sure. Second race. What the fuck? Oh. I think they said something about this in the trailer, right? You travel between zones. I mean, that's chill. Can I get up there? Nope, all right. Enable to jump. I mean, we might as well pick up some food on the way. It's no complete road trip without stopping for food 30, 40 times. Dude, when I went on a road trip with some of my friends, they insisted on getting Arby's. Now, if you're a man such as myself, you're not a huge Arby's fan. Why? Their food is just not... Like, if it was cheap food, which I don't really know where it falls at the time, but, like, when we were going on the road trip, I think it's kind of got the reputation of being pretty cheap now, but I'm not sure if it had that connotation before. Anyways, I'm just, like, not a huge Arby's fan, and I think that's the correct opinion to have, because it's the one that I hold, and I can't handle having my fragile worldview tested like this. But, like, dude, we went there. It makes me insanely gassy, right? And I warned them of this. And then we're in the car and they're like, dude, why are you farting so much? I can't be held responsible if I've told you before going into it that some bad things are gonna happen because the food simply does not agree with me because I don't think it's built for the consumption of people. Arby's being able to be consumed is just a happy little accident, okay? In a lab, they didn't mean to make Arby's consumable food. Can you... Oh, you can grind here, so maybe that's what grinding is really used for. Okay. So we've drove all this way and we're on lap 3 out of 3. But this is the first lap we have on an actual track. So I don't really know if that's correct. Oh, man. I think I took a little bit... Wow. Damn, DK is in there. He's taking tight lines. Good for him. But I don't lose like this. I do, actually. Is kind of the craziest part. Because I don't know the map yet. I don't know where any shortcuts with a mushroom could be. So let's just take this nice. Okay, it's all on DK. Rough day to be you, man. Even more of a rough day to be me. All right, we have a Birdo behind. Drop that bomb on her. It didn't hit her, but if it did. Salted, I have a question. I have a bisexual friend who only goes after women. At that point, are they even bisexual or am I tweaking? So, like, I can't police somebody else's sexuality, right? That's their journey to discover. But I have kind of noticed a theme amongst the bi community, where a lot of people are very heavily skewed bisexual, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's your experience. It's who you are as a person, right? But I'm saying, like, in a room of 100 women, we'll say about 90 of the women would appeal to them. And in a room of 100 men, maybe 2 men appeal to them. Does that still count? I mean, that's up to you, whatever label you want to put on yourself. Me personally, I feel like I'm almost, oh no, I wouldn't say I'm an even split. I definitely think I have a preference towards women, I would say, but it's more like a 60-40 for me. I think it's also because there's a lot of guys who don't take care of themselves. And like, this is gonna be the coldest take of all time, by the way. I think that basic hygiene is sexy. So I think a lot of the guys I'm driven away from are like guys who don't take care of themselves. As in, I look at them, you can see there's just a bit too much of, not a lack of care for themselves within it. You are a menace in Mario Kart. It's true, that's why I don't drive on the real road. Brushing your teeth is low-key sexy. Yeah, dude, having breath that doesn't smell like there's death and decay within it, I don't know, low-key kinda hot. You have a praise kink? Yeah, well, dude, I have a fucking taking a shower at least once a week kink. Alright, blue shell, La Classic. Personal hygiene is hot. That's kind of, I don't want to talk about it, man. I'm sent back to the fucking Stone Ages off that one. I can't spell the word. Well, don't worry, most men can't do it. No, there's probably a lot of women who also don't participate in basic hygiene. However, I think a lot of the women who don't participate in basic hygiene, it's like a fucked up world we live in, right? Because can I stop getting railed on every single end for half a second? No? Okay, well, as long as we can just agree that it's not gonna happen, that's fine. This might be one of the most getting Mario Kart that I've ever been. We're on lap 3 out of 3. Man, I don't even know where I am. I'm fucking riding the normal ass rail. I'm over here taking the Metro. Metro booming this shit. You know how it is. Take them over. Take them over. Take their double item block. All right. We're back in this shit. They can only Mario Kart so hard. Weave. Throw that one. Okay. This is where it all matters. Ooh, missed the double item block? That's rough. Take out DK. Take out the competition. Discombobulate. It's just that easy for a conk star like me. Did you know that the thing that makes you jump can dodge the blue shells? Which one, like the feather or like just a mushroom? Because I know there's the mushroom dodge. Am I good at doing the mushroom dodge? No, but I know it exists. You're the worst at doing the mushroom dodges I've ever heard of. Yes, but you have heard of me. The feather? Okay. Is it same timing as the mushroom? Like when it starts to go down, you jump up? Or is it you have to time it earlier so you get the boost from the feather when you land? If you don't know, that's also completely acceptable. I guess I could just like try 2 things. All right, thus far we're at 3 first places on this Grand Prix. I don't think they can stop me. I actually don't know if it's true. I'm totally making shit up and guessing. I mean, it would add up because it gives you a speed boost similar to a mushroom. Oh, I wonder if the little food items you stop for on the highway would give you... They might give you an ability to dodge because they're also like a mushroom. But dude, this is another take that I have about the Switch 2. And be warned, I'm about to drop a truth nuke that I don't think the general populace is ready for. If you're a Switch 2 vehement hater, you are just as bad as the people who will worship the ground that Nintendo walks on. I'm sorry, it has to be said. It just has to be said. Like the people who are going, Nintendo can brick your system if you mod it. Yeah, dude, that's like a very standard EULA now. The same shit can happen on your PS5 and on your Xbox One. That's just how the EULAs work now in the gaming industry. I agree with you. It's like, hey, it's my console. I should be able to do whatever I want with it. Yeah, I agree. But that's just not how gaming goes anymore. Is it unfortunate that Nintendo is also doing it now? Yes. But like, that's just kind of how that shit has gone. So I'm not going to blame them for it. They're just also joining in on the trend that everyone else has done. But I know, I get it, because like hating on Nintendo gets so many clicks. People are like, finally someone saying fuck Nintendo as though it's not one of the most common sentiments of all time. Finally someone who's not afraid to spit the truth in this cold, fucked up world we live in, and it's like the most lukewarm take of all time. I'm on lap 3 out of 8. Fucking 8? Excuse me. Well, don't do that, by the way. Hey, being in first place with a horn feels pretty good. Being your number 1 with a bullet, I mean, that's a Lonely God complex cocking and bullet. Ooh, I kind of fuck with this map. This one's fun. They got the Donkey Kong going up the OG one. That's kind of sick. The Battle Cats existed. I used to play it like 6 years ago. Decided to give it a go again. It's kind of fun. Yeah, every now and then I've done the exact same thing. I've re-downloaded Battle Cats. There's just something about it that scratches my brain right. It's just fun. No, it's not like the most deep, and their gacha system really makes it so the early levels kind of get completely outscaled if you just roll hot. But I mean, what do you expect to happen when a game's that old with a gacha system, you know? I think if you're expecting anything different, you're the crazy one. All right, this is gonna be a real... Dude, I actually like this map a lot. It's just a fun time. Also, I'm front running so hard. Surely no blue shell will be coming my way. For who could have seen this coming? Weave? Oh, but imagine, man. Imagine if that worked. All right, get me back up here. Good shit. Oh, I should have jumped off right at the end. Do not hit me with a red shell. I refuse to lose. Oh. Okay, sorry, I don't know how the wall running works. It was my first time trying, okay? Be gentle, it was my first time. Got it. Okay, that just feels cool as shit. I don't care if it's optimal or not. It feels cool. Being optimal be fucked. I'm cool maxing out here. We're doing shit that makes us feel good as people. Donkey Kong, please do not throw a barrel directly onto my noggin. We're fine. We're fine. It's just that easy. They collabed with Baki? Oh, yeah. My buff as hell cat wrapped up in bandages sitting on the bed. Anyways, it's a perfect Grand Prix to start out, so I don't know what people are talking about. It still feels perfectly fine to me. What can I say? What can I say? A guy like me, I mean, do the math. One of me versus all AI. I know it was just AI, though, so, like, I'll try not to get too ahead of myself, but that's a 3-star new character Donkey. You have to unlock Donkey Kong? Well, in that case, we should probably check out who the other characters we can unlock from Grand Prix are. All right, I'll do a couple more. New vehicle unlocked for 200 coins. Surely I had more than just that. Hold on, we have another sticker unlocked. Race 5 times total. Glide 2 kilometers total. Do they tell you how you unlock more? Nope. Edge Goon maxing. Yeah, that's how you play Mario Kart. That's what it's made for. What do we think of Donkey Kong's new design? I've seen a lot of people go back and forth about it online. I think he still looks whimsical. I'm cool with it. I don't know. I think that it was an adjustment period where, like, the first week I saw it, I said, ooh, it's new, I hate it. But now I'm looking at it and I'm like, he's just kind of more animated, which I don't mind. I think it's kind of more fun. Also, I saw Wario has an absolute fucking dump truck in this game, man. God damn. That was someone's job walking in and having to do the detailed modeling on the Wario's cheeks. How do you dress for the job you want if that's what you want? Oh, I mean, this is just too tough. We simply look too tough with this one on. Hold on. Put on the Waluigi sticker on here. Oh my god. Conker's chill as hell, dude. All right. Now we gotta do this one. The Shy Guy Bazaar. Everywhere I go, it haunts me, man. It just comes back. Oh yeah, how am I if I'm sitting here? The box looked good. I'm assuming. We're not covering any of the vital information for you, because I don't think I ever look at the left side of my screen. If I am covering something, let me know. Is that where the map is? If that's where the map, I think the map's on the right side. I'm realizing now I don't look at the map as much as I should. No, map's on the right side. Yeah, I think over here is fine. You're able to see everything for it. Should be fine. But yeah, I've also heard that the cow has an absolute dumpy, but I should have checked that one out before we went in. There he is on the side. Hold on. Allow me to get some coins. You know what? Coin box item, I'll say it. It might be overhated. I saw a bunch of people saying, why would I want that? Getting up to 15 coins early? I mean, that changes it, man. Worst star of all time. Streets are saying never to use a star again. Okay. Now we can just front run and chill for the rest of the game. Box looks good. Yeah, it looks ready for me to take you home. Okay, well, I'm not for sale for one. We don't do that. Not anymore. We had a dark history. And I think we're finally starting to move past that. Also, I fucked with the little head moving. This map is... I don't want to say it. I'm sure you guys know exactly what I'm thinking. But... it's just kind of like a circle. I mean, there's a little interesting spot up there, but I just feel like it's faster to go like this. Maybe I'm insane. If they catch up to me, I'll know I'm wrong, but... I do think the only way they can even have a chance at winning is a blue shell appearing. But don't worry, I've asked Nintendo very nicely. I spent $80 on the game and $450 on the console just to play Mario Kart. That's not true implicitly. I also play Monster Hunter Generations, a game that I was playing prior on my Switch, and it was running perfectly fine. So don't say I waste money. That should be proof enough that I clearly know what I'm doing when it comes to financial gains. Okay. I mean, this entire time we just haven't been hit by anything. I'm just gonna drop a couple of these and throw one back for good measure. Just pop that one back for the boys. I mean, Conkter's not even getting challenged in a race like this. His ideals and ethics are not even getting challenged. If any of the Mario Kart characters were to get canceled for something, I wonder who it would be. Because I feel like if Wario said something that was fucked up, people would be like, what'd you expect? It was Wario. Like, he's the obvious answer for who would say some shit, but at the same time, I think a lot of people would be like, yeah, we knew Wario would say that shit. Why did they get so many items up front? That just doesn't seem right to me. That just, I mean, it's not sitting right. The old stomach's not appreciating that one. It doesn't feel correct to me. All right. Ghost him. Much like my Tinder dates do to me. I'm just kidding. They always text back, or they're busy, so they tell me. Check this shit out. Sniped. Hold on. Adjusted. Oh, you're so fucking lucky. Oh, you're so lucky. I think that would have worked, too. All right, luckily I am in second place. It's a real rough day to be them. I saw the explosion to the side and everything. That's rough. That's rough. You know... is it possible that these drive between sections are a bit too long? If I'm crazy in this one, then so be it. But it does kind of feel like most of the race is spent driving between two sections. When I would love to play on the course. Because I'm not really learning a course right now. I'm learning how to drive down the interstate, which is just go forward. I already got enough of that one in real life. I mean, you know what? Having this up front... just fuck you. Just, I mean, like, fuck you for sure. Don't mind me. I'm just going to take my rightful spot back at the front. I don't think that's completely fair. Yeah, see, because this is the map. But I don't even get to play the map. I think? I don't know. They change it so it looks like it's a lap system for this. But I'm only going to do one lap here? Maybe I'm misunderstanding. Maybe it is more about the journey than the destination. Dude, this bike has horrible handling. I should never have swapped. It's what I deserve for swapping, though. Oh, come on. We're chilling. We're so chilling. I missed the trick. How do you miss a trick, man? Well, this is atrocious. There's just, I mean, like, you get 3 bananas in second just seems absurd to me. It just seems a little bit absurd to me. You get 3, you're in second place. What could you potentially need that much defense for? Daisy's gonna be an issue. I'm gonna need an agent of the state to take her out. Yeah, dude, I don't feel like I'm racing the maps at all. Unless, is that the way the maps play now? Is it's just, you only do 1 lap on the map itself? If that's the case, then never mind. I'm not sure if it necessarily flows as well. Because, I mean, you look at the map on the right side there, right? It's just nothing but a bunch of straightaways. But once you get to the final part of it, it's kind of sick. I just don't really know how I feel about the maps. So I'm not playing them much. All right, Daisy, agent of the state, taken out. Everyone else will be allowed to live. Daisy had to get taken out. It was the only way. Right here is our shortcut. There it is. And then we slide in for double items. Dude, why am I so slow? This is what happens when you swap items, swap bikes, I suppose. You're fucking kidding with giving me a singular coin. Yo, I would have been pressed if I was the person who got hit by that blue shell. They were in like 4th place, and it still went for them. Granted, they're an AI, so I think they'll get over it a little bit faster than a real person. Just don't want to stand behind a guy who has a banana. Just doesn't feel right to me. I prefer guys who have an innie instead of that banana that just sticks out. A little less aesthetic. Yeah, this bike, I don't think it's my bike. I think the last bike felt way better. Was I on a bike last time? I've got no clue what I was using last time, actually. But whatever I was running last time, that's what I want to stick with. All right, these are some good items to front run with. I think. I don't know. I'm just kind of like speaking. I'm using terms I've heard people who are like professional Mario Karters say. Yep, all right, maybe don't do that in the future, though. On the bright side, Bowser Jr. decided to throw me a little softball there. We're chilling. Is this like the real course yet? It feels like it has to be. Why did I drop a banana? Just kind of felt like it. That's just one to get him off you. Yeah, expected. I deserve a coin for being up here. So what's the point of doing multiple tricks? Just a little Tony Hawking? It does feel good, I'll give it that. If it's just the mental feel, completely understood. Okay. I feel like he could just transform into the one banana that lags behind at this point, but whatever. There's just no way. There's just no way you timed it that well. I just don't believe you. We're fine. We're fine. I need Daisy to not be 2nd place so she doesn't have any chance at tying me. I think Daisy was 2nd place. It's fine. It's fine. The fans love a close game. They love when it goes down buzzer beater to the wire. Now, I would really prefer if it was not her, but it's okay. Airship Fortress. I suppose I don't really feel like I'm playing any of that. But I think it just kind of all feels like the knockout mode, I guess. Which I'm not against, because the knockout mode's really fun, except for the fact that nobody gets knocked out in this version of the knockout mode. Which sucks, because I could really use someone to fucking get rid of Daisy. She's getting a little too close for comfort. Especially right now. You see that? She's in first. That just doesn't sit right. Alright. Welcome to hell. We're gonna be here for the rest of the game, I suppose. Take out one. Child secured. Alright. Weave up here. Grab 2 items. Ooh, man. That one started closing in. Yeah, that one was just stupid. That was the survival instincts of a fly going directly into the spider's web. That's on me. Dude, I'm just getting pelted. I'm just getting pelted and nobody cares to hit Daisy with anything. She's actually the 1% right now and it's kind of fucking me up. Does no one care? Am I supposed to be doing that like short hop more? I saw Daisy hit it once, and I know that she's doing great for herself right now, so that's why I'm asking. All right. You're down? You had 3 bananas and a banana? How do you possibly stay in first? And get all of these? This is a fucked up world. I mean, that's just fucked up. My car does not accelerate at all. What am I to do about this? It's fine, it's fine. We'll be okay. Conkter is a little bit of like a late game character. You pick him to scale into the late game for sure. This is just the most atrocious items. You take the one and only thing that I have to my name. I mean, how could you even do this to me? Might I ask? It's so fucked up. I honestly thought I was about to go right over it. What if I go right here? No, okay. The wall riding is now for me. Let's not try and add new things to the equation. Did somebody else destroy the blue shell? These fuckers are actually paid off by Daisy, and you can't prove me otherwise. I have the worst cart of all time, but that's fine. I chose the cart, so I can't get upset about it being bad. We're fine. Honkder's really striking a pose out here. It's horrible. It's horrible. My drift went the wrong way. It's just atrocious. This cart's handling is making me question everything I've known about the race. How did Daisy get up there? She wasn't even up there before. How did she even do that? All right. This doesn't count. This one obviously doesn't count. The bike was atrocious. You got to choose something with better handling in the future, Kongter. And that's on me. All right? I went for drip over functionality. I still come in first place, but it doesn't feel good. It's definitely one that feels really bad. I'm not going to get 3 stars on this for sure. And I don't blame them for it. If this unlocks Daisy, keep her away from me. New character Daisy, I don't need to see that, honestly. For my sake, please keep her away, man. Donkey Kong wasn't like that. Donkey Kong was a little bit of a nicer unlock for me. All right. We got to go back to Kongtor. We got to do any bike but this one. I think I was running the Mach Rocket. Yeah, if you look at the handling difference, I mean, night and day, clearly. And if you say it doesn't look that different, shut up, man. Just shut up. Just put on this one. Just put on the little, looks like a home security system one. I'm down for that for sure. Clearly he wasn't using his signature Switch X. Dude, if Kongtor was on the Switch X, they wouldn't have stood a chance. We all know that, though. That's just obvious. Should I try to do... I don't know if this is one of the maps. I've seen one clip of people doing insane tricks on it. And then I've also seen clips of people playing Mario Kart. Sorry, that other one was just for personal viewing. I've seen one clip of like an insane shortcut on, I think it was called Skyblock Ruins or Great Sky Ruins or something like that. Do you think without any practice and me being atrocious at doing the wall jump timings, do you think I should just whip out that trick? Because it feels right. Holy shit, wait, is that King Boo up there? My man looks dapper as hell. Oh, if we unlock King Boo, that changes a lot for me. Okay, yeah. This cart has handling. Oh, I mean, it's just night and day compared to what I was rocking. Dude, Kongtor is goated. They really hit that shit. I love when he just does the head down trick. That's so sick. All right, check this out. Weave. A second trick. Mr. President. Holy shit. I mean, put him on the half pipe. He's ready. All right, King Boo. No wonder he looks dapper as fuck. This guy cheats the economy. Oh my God. I'm sorry. He got hit with the domestic with that one. Dear Lord. Yep, so I drove off on purpose, and I don't want to hear anything about it, by the way. It was a tactical way to make sure I would dodge the blue shell that was obviously going to hit me unless I drove off. So, if you think that that was a misplay, you haven't played 4,000 hours of Mario Kart, okay? Me neither, but, like, once I do, I'll still probably agree with that play. Right. Take out the dapper one. You can't. It's fine. Make sure you get second place items. Yeah. Valstrix in my Mario Kart, it's more likely than you may think. It's just the worst. I just horribly drifted that one. We're either gonna... Oh, we might unlock Rosalina from this. Right after the items. Just kind of feels fucked up. Whew. Alright. Good shit. Just keep high turns. No shot. It's fine. It's fine. She also gets absolutely pelted and beamed. That's all that matters. If it's gonna happen to me, it should happen to her. Here's the way of the world. I shouldn't be taking first place right before the items are popping up because I'm gonna get absolute detritus such as this. There's no way. Never mind, it's the greatest bank shot of all time. It's called the long con, sweetie. Just that easy. Just that easy. I mean, simple. Do you think drinking coffee helps your driving? Well, drinking alcohol definitely does, so coffee's got to help a little bit. Dude, what is it about the fact that, like... Well, actually, hold on. First of all, $1 million idea. There should be a bumper cart place, or a bumper car place, where the whole point of it is you get drunk before you hop in the bumper cars. Now, it's got to have, like, a hotel aspect to it, because you're trying to get smashed while driving bumper cars. But it would just... That would be so sick. I was gonna say there should be a place you should go where you're just allowed to drunk drive, but then I realized people would still probably die because cars are pretty big. But if you opened up a bumper car place that was all about drunk bumper car driving, that would be so hype. That'd be so sick. But the other thing I was gonna say about coffee is, like, dude, do people who drink coffee actually buy the single serving Starbucks pre-made coffees they have at grocery stores? Or are those just a scam? Because I understand people who drink coffee, they definitely drink a coffee every day. That's no doubt in my mind, right? They talk about it way too much for me to not believe that they're at least having a coffee a day. But I just, like, can't imagine paying... I thought I could do a cool grind on top of those. I don't think you can. Honestly, I just didn't think that would hit me. It was a perfect idea, though, because now we got to dodge the blue shell up there. And we're right back in the race. With 5th place items, how could I possibly lose? Yoink whatever item we can. It's probably going to be like a coin or something. They got me a mushroom in first. It's just too easy. It's just too easy. But yeah, there is something about it, man. If you drink coffee, I feel like... First of all, how much are you spending on coffee, man? It should have absolutely put me on the guardrail, and we can all agree on that. There's no question in my mind. Okay. Should have gone to the side and just got a couple coins. Why'd we use all my items there? That just kind of felt right. Blue drift. Okay, what we got going on behind us? That fucker is right over there. Honestly, I'm gonna just keep it tight. Good shit. Good shit, Conkter. That's the reason they pay you the big bucks. Oh, damn. Wait, this map is awesome. By which I mean gorgeous. I don't know if I actually like it. I'm not saying that because I'm like, oh, it's so bad. I'm just saying it because, like, I've played it for half a second. I mean, it's impressive that I was able to fuck it up that horribly, right? There's absolutely no way this happens to me. You can't do this to me, not after all I've done. Not when it's right at the finish line. Not when it's right at the finish line, man. That can't be right. That just can't be correct. We have the referees look into this. That can't be correct at all. Did Rosalina slow down because they told her on the download that it was about to come in? That's not right. That's not fair, I think. Honestly, there had to be collusion going on because Rosalina was miraculously somehow always cutting in front of me, and the second she doesn't is when I get hit by one of those. That's just not right to me. The Dynasty of 1977, Toad opened a factory to make toy coffee cups for Nintendo Barbie crossover. This factory manufacturing facility has lasted until present day. I always kind of felt like Toad was on that grind, though. So that does make sense. Because a lot of the Mario characters, Wario gets money, but he gets it by stealing. Toad felt like a grind set kind of guy. Like, Toad's getting up at 3 a.m. to show you that it's all about that grind set. And it's kind of why I've respected him. It's the aura that he has, for sure. There's just a mushroomy aura to it. Did I get Mario Karted absolutely last race? Yes. I'm trying not to think about it. Also, get absolutely sniped. In my mind, that should have gone off on that. I don't care if that's correct or not. It's how I feel. All right. Pass Rosalina with a slipstream. Take him out. And then boost your way into first and get your first place item block, which will have absolutely nothing, maybe a coin and a green shell. You know what? The suspense is probably the best part of it. What could the item have been? Well, that's the beautiful part. Whatever we want it to be. All right, you got to make a little pit stop for food at Yoshi's. You're not always on this road, so I mean, when you see Yoshi's is open, you gotta. Good shit. A little ice cream cone goes a long way. Sweet treats like that really do help a guy out. Because, yeah, like, to go to the coffee thing, right? I'm a big boba fan, I would say. It's not like I go out of my way to get it 24/7, but if there's a boba spot that I know of nearby while I'm out, I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll go stop by and get some tea. But I'm not trying to, like, brew it on the regular at home or making sure I get at least a boba a day. This is hell. This is hell. Yep. And they're gonna give me a coin for my troubles. Honestly, fuck you. I know I was the one who said it. You could say I brought it out into the universe. I didn't think they'd do it. Okay, we got second place items there. That's what I was hoping for. This can't be right. This just can't be right. This just can't be right. This just can't be right. That can't be correct. How come everybody else in second gets... We saw it last time. Somebody in first got 3 bananas and 3 turtle shells. I'm in second and get an item box, and they go, how about a horn? You mean the item that directly benefits first the best? Well, thanks for that. However, I'd rather not have that. That can't be correct, man. I don't drink nothing but coffee. It goes well with this game, actually. I mean, like, hopefully, and water. I know, I'd hope. Just because coffee's a little bit dehydrating. I'm pretty sure caffeine is in general. I don't know if caffeine's necessarily dehydrating. I just know it gives a lot of people very bad bathroom experiences later. Especially the older somebody gets. That's how you can really tell. When they're like, wow, that caffeine went straight through me. That's how you know. Not the box. Oh yeah, that's how I float. That's how I make sure I'm able to chill anywhere. So you don't have to see my disgusting dangling feet. Actually, no, it's for my own self-preservation, so I don't have to put feet out for free. Is there any way that we could still come in first? I don't know, but that's not going to stop Conker from trying. That's just the kind of weave. I thought I could jump over it. So cool. If this was Monster Hunter, that would have counted as a perfect dodge. And as long as we all agree on that, I'm happy. They're catching up. They got this. For sure. All right, we're chilling. All right, we got the blow guys. I should have just, I should have just popped it. Why didn't I just pop it, man? I always say pop it if you got it, and I'm over here having it and not popping it. What kind of psychopath am I? Just keep hitting the trick button. Just keep doing tricks on it. It'll happen. Exclamation point hug. Look, I don't set up enough commands. One of these days I will. Holy, wait, this map might be peak. We got the fucking pirate ship map, dude. That's so sick. It's like I'm playing One Piece the game for real. Which game? I don't know. They got a lot. All right. I need to take first, and I need Rosalina to be like 7th place. How likely is it? I'm believing in it, so I'm going to say very. I either believe in it or succumb to the idea that it's over for me. We're chilling. We're chilling. I mean, it might just be the worst item in the game. See you around, fucker. Okay, thanks so much for the one singular coin. That's really gonna save me in moments like these. Check this shit out. Oh, baby. Just that simple. Oh, Jarvis, rotate this rodent. You can do it in your mind. Flips rodent in mind 7 times. Rosalina came in 8th place. That is karmic justice. She deserved it. She deserves so much worse, but we'll take that. Am I beefing with an AI? Yes. Will it cease to exist the second I hit the next button in the game? Yes. But in my mind, it will live on forever. All right. New character, Rosalina unlocked. I don't know if we're going to play her, but I got her. On the coffee diet does well. Don't think about the toilet time. It's all right when you get used to it. I mean, it is a little bit based, right? Because then you don't have to go into work as much. But boss makes $1, I make a dime type grind. Should I play one of the actual characters? No. I'm staying on my conch there, man. What we got now? The Dolphin Dasher? It's got insane handling. How could you not run it? Wait, actually, do they have... No, they don't. I was hoping they'd have the... What is it? The Buggy Beetle one? That one's sick. I'd be so down with that one. Some people are going to say that they're sad we don't get to choose our glider. We don't get to choose all that kind of stuff. I'm going to hit you with a hot take. I don't really mind not choosing my glider or not choosing my wheels, because everybody just mathed out what the most optimal build was and used that every single time. So, I hate work. I wish I could stay at home and drink more coffee. It's a little bit like 39-year-old white woman core, but like, I'm happy for it. Don't talk to me until I've had my morning wine. I got you. Don't worry. Do we unlock Cataquack from this? God, I hope so. That would be so hype. How can you not fuck with Cataquack? He's so chill. Do they mind? Man, I got hit one time. Here I am in 8th place because of it. That's a fair punishment. All right, I guess I'll just never get an item again. It's not fair to the game if I get items. Good driving is all you need. All right, looks like Purple Yoshi and Baby Rosalina are going to be the front runners for this one. Got it. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but it does seem like it still activates the entire time throughout the whole animation. You can't just drop it quickly. I disagree with that personally. Be that as it may, here we are. This is lap 3. Fuck. Oh, lap 3 out of 5. Oh. Okay, fair. It is a pretty small map. Woo. All right. Yoinked our items. Just stay in the lead. They can't hurt you unless you let them. Good shit. Going for the purple drift. Was it worthwhile? I don't know. I truly do not. But all that matters here is just staying on our... Stay on the straight and narrow. We're chilling. Nothing can stop us now. It's just that easy. Don't talk to me before I've had my afternoon coffee and Mortal Kombat session. Katana tearing apart my insides, then me just taking another sip of coffee. I understand. Actually, Mortal Kombat's one that I've never really gotten too into. But I think it's because I'm like too much of a loser. What do I mean? I mean, like, the fighting games I get into are like Blaze Blue, Cross Tag Battle, Dragon Ball Fighters, Guilty Gear Strive. Like, I get into the I'm a loser fighting games. I got a little into Street Fighter, but Street Fighter has too many pretzel motions for me. And like, pretzels are the one motion in fighting games that my brain just can't comprehend well. Every time I try to do a pretzel, it's just gonna be a quarter circle. And I've come to terms with this, and I've decided it's best that I just don't interface with any game that asks me to pretzel anymore. I don't know if Mortal Kombat has pretzeling, though. If it doesn't, I could probably hang. But if it is another pretzel-based one, that's just not me. Check this shit out. Weaves. Holy. Takes them all out. Blaze of Glory style. Alright. Why did I use the horn when I'm in first place? You wouldn't fucking get it. I could explain it to you, but it'd be lost, alright? I got plans. Ways to keep my first place up. Is this feather part of them? Oh, yeah. There it is. That's that feather in action. That's all. I really don't know if it's used for anything else. It feels off-putting seeing just like normal animals in the Mario world. It doesn't feel like they should be here. I don't know if it's probably not the first game that's done it. It's definitely the one that has made me notice it. Do you think you can unlock a Pianta as a playable guy? I just see him jiving over there, and I would not be against having one of them. They're just so, I like characters who are just chill dudes. That's why I like Konkter a lot. Konkter is so chill. Dude, did they cut some of the people from the race? Oh, they hadn't made it yet. Okay. I looked at the minimap and I was like, this is not right. Okay, just stay. Oh, I could have done like a grind rail path. That's counted as rough, unfortunately. My one and only source of protection in this world has been taken away from me. But that's fine. I didn't need it anyways. Protection's for bozos. That's what my parents said, and then they gave birth to me. This is horrible. They're calling it the biggest sell of all time. And yet he still comes in first. Scorpion with his coffee up, down for real. I was tempted to go to Mortal Kombat when they were adding a lot of the crossover characters. And I'll say it. I'm tired of people acting like crossovers aren't awesome. It's a big discussion that's been going on in the Magic the Gathering community, which is... There's a lot of like universes beyond in Magic. And what universes beyond is essentially just crossover IPs. And we're getting to the point where Magic the Gathering is just kind of like the Fortnite of card games. But we're also getting to the point where people are acting like that's a bad thing. And I don't really understand why. They're like, it destroys the brand identity of Magic the Gathering. But the brand identity of Magic the Gathering is not going to your locals because you're about to run into the sweatiest motherfucker of all time who is playing a deck with cards that cost more than your monthly income. So like, that against the idea of that getting ruined as an idea, you know? Holy, the airtime on that was absurd. But the thing I mainly hear is people saying it doesn't fit within the lore of Magic, or like it ruins the IP. But Magic's IP is already all about planeswalkers going to different planes. So like, is it really that out there to say there's a plane where Spider-Man exists? I don't think so. That's what your lore says, not mine. You were the ones who wrote that there's different planes that exist. You shouldn't have made that the lore if you're upset that the lore means they can go to different planes. And I'm sure that Magic heads will say I'm oversimplifying, but I think they're undersimplifying. Because like, dude, it's fine. Just like, your lore says everywhere exists, so of course they can go everywhere. Who are you throwing hammers at, my man? There was no one there. I had to hit you with the green shell just to remind you of that. Just to make sure you understand there was nobody there in the first place. Crazy way to throw them. Okay, we're going insane. Do these actually work? They sure do. Alright. Dude, this map is sick. Alright, that one was a good drive too. I'll say it. Look, I'm not just a hater. I tried to hope that that would somehow stop the pain. It did not. Woo. Okay. We gotta stay tight and in, unfortunately. So hopefully it doesn't just give us... Fuck me. I missed the grind rail 3 times. I mean, that's just impressive. It's easy to say everything's not your fault, but that, I mean, that one just absolutely was. Why'd we drop our banana for 1 item block? I thought I was about to hit the 2. If I get absolutely domed by a red shell here, deserved. Yep. I mean, it hurts. Never mind. We're fine. I'm sorry, I just really like coffee. I hope you don't mind that. I'll allow, like, you're acting as though it's heroin. I understand it is still a stimulant, but it's like the most universally accepted stimulant, so you're fine. Me personally, I think the smell of coffee is better than the taste. And then also, in high school, there was this one girl where every morning she would try to get me to like, she was convinced that I would like coffee if I kept trying it, but every time she'd have me try her coffee, it was like, no offense, is it good? Yes. I'm not gonna order this every day because it's caramel, whipped cream, a bunch of... I'm not even like a coffee purist. I'm just recognizing within myself that if I was to eat this every day, I would give myself type 2 diabetes. So I'm not personally gonna go after that every day, but like go for it if it's what you want. But yeah, she was convinced that if I kept trying it, I'd get hooked. And I'm like, look, the way you have coffee is really tasty. Yes, I'll admit that. But it's because at some point, I don't know if I'm having coffee anymore. Or if I'm just really enjoying the fact that this is caramel, sugar, fucking everything delectable. Almost dehydrating me with every single sip. Needing a chaser of water as I drink the coffee. My grandma did that to me with coffee. Dark, no milk, no sugar, just coffee. I mean, I think that's like, I don't know. It's the purest way to enjoy coffee for sure, but I definitely don't think that that's for everybody. That's for sure. Which is why so many people need all the extra sugar with it. Which, like, if that's how somebody enjoys it, I'm not gonna be a purist who says it's not coffee. I'm just gonna say that I definitely enjoyed it because of the fact that it was nothing but sugar. Was the caramel whipped cream delicious? Yes. But that's because it doesn't matter what was underneath it at that point. It could be raw sewage under there. I'm still licking up the whipped cream on the top. For sure. And I'm having no regrets about it. Oh, this is not the way we're going. Sorry. So fucking just don't mind me. Just get out of the way real quick. You can't wall ride that. But of course you can't. Why would you think you could? Just because every other wall in the game is like, yeah, wall riding is one of our main mechanics? Of course. I deserve to go out of bounds and lose the entire race because of that. Yep. That's fair. All right. Just give me third place, whatever. I usually have 40 to 67 cups a day. It's not good, but helps. Yeah, man, that's for sure what you have. Definitely. I mean, like, you could show up on the news soon, like the Panera guys who had to charge lemonade. That was... I mean, I feel like it was mainly on Panera. Some people were saying they shouldn't have had that much caffeine. They should have known. You didn't go to Panera if you thought that, man. Those charged lemonades, I did read that they were a caffeinated beverage. But I had one of them and I went, damn, that was delectable. I'm gonna have another. I have no clue how many milligrams of caffeine it was. But then I read it was caffeinated and I went, all right, I won't try the third flavor. All right, I suppose that's where I'll stop that. But I don't blame the people who went to the hospital for it, because that was something different. Great question mark block ruins. That's the one that's got the cool skip on it. I think I'm kind of like good on the Grand Prix for now, though. I think I'd rather just go play online. I want to go fight real people. The AI just don't get me the same level of excitement. Especially because online, people's names pop up above them. So I've got an antagonist to root against. And that's what really makes me feel something special. Searching for players. It's unfortunate that we need to find other people who bought the Nintendo Switch too, though. That's the hardest part. You joined. Oh. Stop taking photos. Yes. That was not good frame rate. You'll join the next available race. Okay. Sitting tight, I suppose. That's fine. This gives us time to practice our wall running. Am I wall running at all? No. Honestly, every time you see me do a cool trick, I just want you to know it's completely just on accident. None of what I'm doing is intentional for it. But a lot of it comes from just spamming the trick button. Wait. Can you just charge while standing still? You can't at all. Okay, okay. What's your thoughts? It seems like a trash console. I think a lot of it is just like fear-mongering because it gets a lot of attention, right? Like, I've seen some people who are intentionally trying to brick the console the best they can, and it still takes them multiple times to try and brick their console before it does brick. And it's like, are there issues with it? Yes. One of the biggest ones that I've seen is, that's like an actual real issue, is the, what's it called? The screen, the dock can sometimes scratch the screen if you're not careful when you're taking it out. I trust Nintendo though. Nintendo normally has pretty good quality. It's one of like the few things that they do well. But what do I mean by few things? I mean, they really do price things aggressively, especially with a lot of the prices for the new games. I do think $80 for a game is egregious, and you might say, but you're playing the new Mario Kart. Yeah, it's because my friend who I bought the Switch off of because he didn't have the disposable income for it when it was launching, but he already had it pre-ordered, so it just hit his credit card, and he was like, oh shit, I forgot I pre-ordered that. So I just bought it off him so he wouldn't have to eat the cost on that. He pre-ordered the version that came with Mario Kart, so for me it was only $50. But yeah, like the Joy-Cons. Joy-Cons are horrible. The Joy-Cons, I will agree, are just absolutely trash. I've heard that you're just always supposed to click random online. That's the only way people will like you. Now, in Nintendo's credit, and I'm not saying that you have to love everything they do. In fact, I encourage you to not love everything a company does blindly. I do think their Pro Controller is one of my favorite feeling controllers. The buttons are just huge, and it feels really nice to hold. So I do like their Pro Controller a lot. Their Joy-Cons are absolute dog shit. You gotta take 7 cans of WD-40 to the joystick to pray for the potential chance that it won't get stuck, and that's if you're lucky. But, yeah, I think a lot of the complaints I've been seeing about the Switch 2 is a lot of it's fear-mongering / it's easy to shit on the console right now because that's the common consensus among people. Is that, oh, it's not worth your money at all, therefore it's really easy for them to shit on it and get a lot of attention for it. Okay, so it looks like you do have to just drive between everywhere, even online. It's kinda chill, I suppose. We'll just chill back here in 20th. In 20th, no one's gonna hit me. The number of triple mushrooms in front of me is simply astronomical. I did not think it was possible for there to be this many triple mushrooms in the game. Honestly, I just thought my Switch 2 would completely break. Alright. Get hit on purpose, by the way. It was completely on purpose. Now, what are we looking for here? We go right here, trick it, and then go into a bullet bill. Bullet bill to first place. The classic maneuver. Almost first place. That's right, I'm bagging items. He knows the strategies. Wait, what the fuck? These items are horrible. Anyways, I'm just gonna hit this guy for fun. This surely will not make him upset with me and wish to hit me in the future. Why? Because I asked him very kindly to not get upset about it. What if we dipped the rodent in chocolate and had a little snack chat? Go on. No, I'm listening. I heard some people say that the Joy-Cons have drift on the new one. They probably do. I've just been playing with my Nintendo Switch 1 Pro Controller. So, like, I wouldn't doubt that it's very possible your Joy-Cons have stick drift. Seems like Nintendo just can't get the design to work. It's way too expensive. What, the Switch 2? I think the games are way too expensive. I don't know. People were complaining about the price of the console. But, like, so here was my take on the price of the console. I saw people say just buy a Steam Deck instead. But 256 gigabytes for a Steam Deck is right around $30 to $40 cheaper than a Nintendo Switch 2. So, like, is it a little bit expensive compared to that? Yeah. We're talking about $30, $40 when we're spending $400 plus, though. So, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the console price complaints, to me, don't feel as valid when it's just kind of the way that the market is right now. I don't know. Now, if the tariffs were like to go through and then the price of this was to get jacked up to the 30th degree, then I'd be like, okay, we got something to complain about. The console and the games are too expensive? I don't know if I agree with the console. I think the games are for sure. The console seems to be around the price you'd expect for the market for what it is. Because its performance is very comparable to a Steam Deck anyways. Now, you could say the Steam Deck has a bigger library of games, and like, yeah, if that's what you want, you know? I think so much of it is just because it's so easy to say Nintendo bad. What do you mean it's 50% more expensive? You have to compare 256 gigabytes of the Steam Deck. $40 to $50 is not 50% more. When we're talking 400. 50% more when we're talking a $400 price point minimum. Then we're talking about, at that point, it would be, they're nowhere near the same? Oh, they're pretty comparable. People have been showing that with Cyberpunk for the comparisons. Which, like, now, you could argue Nintendo should be stronger because it's also a handheld when the Steam Deck is, or sorry, when it's also a console that goes on your TV when the Steam Deck isn't. But I just think so much of it is, it's just so easy to shit on Nintendo. We're talking about Switch versus Switch 2? Oh. Well, I'm talking about Steam Deck versus Switch 2, because that's what everybody was comparing it to. They were saying just don't bother buying a Switch 2 because you can just get a Steam Deck instead. But the Steam Deck's right around the same. Now, Switch versus Switch 2, yeah, it's way more. I don't remember what the Switch's price was at release, if I can be completely honest. I just strictly do not. I'm not even trying to be, like, pedantic about it. It was nearly 10 years ago. No, it wasn't 10 years ago. It was 8 years ago, I think, at this point. I think the Switch 1 released 8 years ago, and I got mine at release 8 years ago. So at this point, do I remember what it was? Not at all. I'm sure that the price has gone up. I'd be curious to adjust for inflation on how much the price has increased between the two of them, because tech in general is more expensive, right? Like, Nvidia cards, for example, are way more expensive now than they were for the higher quality cards. And you could say that's because look at the benchmarks for them. But if you look at the benchmarks of the Switch versus the Switch 2, there's also a very noticeable and comparable difference between those two benchmarks. So, I don't know. I'm not saying that, like, oh, it's a perfect price. I'm just saying that I think a lot of the price are horrible has been, in my opinion, overblown online because it's very easy to get attention when you shit on something new. I'm not saying you should praise them. I'm not saying they deserve your praise, though. I'm not trying to be like, they giving it at this price, they deserve a Nobel Peace Prize. But also, I mean, like, you know, I guess take it with another grain of salt, because I wasn't even planning on buying one at launch. It was just kind of circumstances ended up with me getting one at launch, because my friend had already paid for one on a credit card that he didn't really have the money for. So I wanted to buy it off him so he didn't have to worry about that. So, like, I guess take it with a grain of salt from me. Because he didn't realize that the Final Fantasy Magic set was coming out at the same time, and that's where he spent his disposable fun income on, was getting Final Fantasy Magic cards. Which is also, yet again, why I bring up the, from before, the Universes Beyond thing for Magic, because, like, the Universes Beyond gets people into the game. He hadn't bought Magic cards in ages, and then they do a Final Fantasy set, and all of a sudden he's all in. Dude, I have been getting absolutely fisted, by the way, this whole time. They're just bending me over. Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm just gonna use this out and just fucking hit the bullet bill button. It's just that easy. Okay. So I've seen people online, it's like something like, fuck. Never mind, I've seen absolutely nothing. God, that would have been so cool if it worked how it did in my mind. Oh, thank God that worked. Hold. Hold on, hold on. I'll respond to what you said in a second. I'm currently in the middle of getting absolutely fisted. Hold. Fuck me. I mean, that was just such an unlucky finish, but we'll take it. Yeah, well, it is expensive. IDK, what you're on about. Even if it compares to the Steam Deck, you're going to end up paying 50% more on lower quality games. I'm curious what you consider to be lower quality games, because Assassin's Creed Shadows is $100. And you're gonna be like, yeah, well, I'm not talking about that one. And then I can look at any other AAA game and I'll be like, but what about the price of this one? And then it's like, well, yeah, but like, we're not talking about that one either. And then you've also got to consider the price of it with a season pass. And then you can go, well, hold on. I just think AAA gaming in general is chalked. Now, you could say Nintendo's not contributing to it by making their games more expensive, and I definitely agree with that. But, like, that's just kind of... I want to play this game, but I can't shell out 100, let alone 530 if I can't find the bundle. Well, yeah, I mean, so I would say if somebody's argument is right now, the Switch 2 is not worth it, I would say you're absolutely correct. Because, I mean, yeah, I agree. It doesn't have the library for it. Now, you could say, again, why do you have it if you don't think it's worth it right now? But like I said, I wasn't planning on buying it for a couple more months. Come on, man, Nintendo never discounts games? Well, I agree, yes. Are AAA games discounted at launch? If they are, then I must have been missing out on the deals for them, but... And, for example... Now, I'm not saying that you're going to say this exactly, but I've already heard people defending that GTA 6 is likely going to be priced around $100 for the game. I think that's the most egregious pricing any AAA studio has ever done. Yet people are already saying that one's going to be worth it, and the game's not even fucking out. We've seen like 2 cutscenes, and people are saying it's going to be worth $100 for a game. So, I don't know, I just feel like it's so selective on the internet of what is worth the money and what isn't. But definitely, I would say the Switch 2 right now is not a very high priority purchase for most people. No, I'm happy that I have it now that I do have it, but I really was not going to go out of my way to get it. I was just going to wait till they were at the point where I could walk into Walmart and just pick one up on any day. That was my original plan, but... I got Witcher 3 Complete Edition for $8 on Steam. Right, but that's not what its price was on launch. Because, like, if we're going to do that, Nintendo games are free because you can just crack them on an emulator. You know what I mean? You can't just judge something by, at a certain point, you can get it for this. Because you can just crack Nintendo games. In fact, I'm sure there's already a crack for Mario Kart World out there. So you can play it for free if you want. But also, it's just, I don't know. That's what I've been noticing online is... I agree, it's very easy to shit on Nintendo for the reason that they never lower prices, and they're also increasing the price to entry. Yes. I don't think the console itself is egregiously priced, though. I don't think $450 is that egregious for a new console in the year 2025. Now, do I think the games being $80 is egregious? Yes. Do I think its launch title being only one game is kind of insane? Yes. Absolutely. One game that is, yet again, $80. Yes, I would definitely agree that those are huge downsides to it for sure. I'm not trying to defend that. I'm not here to be Nintendo's defense man. I've got no interest in being their defense man. They have lawyers that already defend all their IPs for them. I'm just saying that I don't think that the $450 price for a new console is that egregious, personally. Again, the other extraneous parts of it are, for sure. Okay, I guess we can't actually discuss this. Well, it's not that. It's that you're saying that, but if I buy a game 10 years later, you can... Nintendo doesn't officially put sales on games, for sure, but if you want it, you can go into GameStop and get one secondhand on sale, you know? It's like... The one personal experience, I don't know. It is if other consoles are more capable. More capable in what ways? Because doesn't that depend on how... My PS5 is more capable. Yes. But I've also never been able to play my PS5 on a flight. If you can play your PS5 on a flight to Japan, then never mind, I'll take it back. for 10% of its price? Yeah, but that's one game. Has every game ever gone on sale for 10% of its price? If so, then never mind. I take it back. I suppose that's just the AAA market, and within how long from it coming out. You know what I mean? I mean, again, price is subjective. People are going to agree to disagree on everything. That's what you put as your official value for something. You can just stream the PS5 game to your phone. Well, now you're paying for the in-flight Wi-Fi, and you're playing with lag from you playing on a cloud of the system. But I guess if you want to do both of those, then we'd also have to pay the price of any Wi-Fi you'd have to pay for to stream your PS5 game into the price of a PS5. Because plain Wi-Fi is not free, and other Wi-Fis in places wouldn't be free. Now, in some places they will be, sure, and you're playing with more lag than you'd get because of that. Again, I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm just saying that I personally don't think it's as egregious as everybody online is making it out to seem, in my opinion. And some people say it's cope because I have one, but I don't know. I never really thought the price of the console was the worst part. I thought the price of the games was, for sure. And that one, I'm not going to defend it. I don't have to. In 2019 for $8. That's 4 years after it came out. Right. What? But that is one game. So, okay, the studio that made The Witcher did something great. Shall we are we gonna do this for every game? Because like, there's also COD games that refuse to go on sale that keep their original price. They do go on sale, I'll give it that, but they keep their original price for ages. And then you'll go, yeah, but that's COD, and it's like, sure, but it seems like people are more accepting of that, and I don't know, I feel like Nintendo always gets the double standard held to them harder than a lot of other companies, but I get why. It's because they're easy to hate. And they don't make it easy to defend either, which is yet again why I don't feel like I need to defend the price of their games. For $60 in 2021, that's 4 years after it came out. Sure, but you could have gone and got it secondhand somewhere. Right? I don't think you have to buy a new copy of the game. Now, you could say, but that's not going to be as much of a sale. Sure, but if you don't care about getting as much of a sale, then I don't think the price is an issue. That's just how I see it. But Nintendo never even does sales. Yeah, I mean, look, I agree that Nintendo games are egregiously priced. But yet again, I still don't think that the console is overpriced. That was the main one that I said I don't think is overpriced. You can say I'm shifting goalposts if you want, but I said that I do think $80 for a game is a little bit egregious. However, yet again, I have noticed that with GTA 6 being $100 at launch, allegedly, I don't know if that's 100% confirmed yet, allegedly being $100 at launch, I've seen a lot of people saying that one's going to be worthwhile when all we've seen is cutscenes. I don't not see where you're coming from. And again, I'm not saying that their prices are fair for the games specifically. I'm in a race. Good for you, Al. I don't know how you do chats. Oh, here it is. I'll give it my best shot. I need them to know that I'm doing my best out here. Granted, I don't think I'm really interfacing with half of the game's mechanics because they have like the wall run and stuff like that. I'm never doing any of that. Why? It's just too much to think about when I'm getting blasted on all ends. And also, I mean, like, you could say that I'm clinging to the Rockstar one a lot for GTA 6, but it's because, like, and maybe I'm just a Rockstar hater, but I just really don't understand how it's okay for some companies to have one that's that expensive. And that's fine, but then if another company does the same pricing, people say that one won't be worth it. Now, will Rockstar eventually put GTA 6 on sale? Probably, but I don't think for a while. Also, I'm very happy we ran it into my course because I have a theory and I want to see if it's correct. which is if we random into a course, you just actually get to play the course. And you might get it has a reputation and they're huge. You'll find it on sale at one point. See, there it is. They have a reputation. A reputation of what? Because I didn't like Red Dead 2's online. In any case, $100 is also too much. I guess I'm just saying I don't understand why I don't see the same outrage for GTA 6. People are like, I still can't wait for it. And you can say because it's been a while. Okay. It's been 10 years since the last Mario Kart game, because 8 Deluxe was just a remaster of Mario Kart 8. So does that make it worth $80 because it's been 10 years since it? And you could say no, but then, like, I mean, I agree it doesn't make it worth 80, by the way. I'm not saying that it does make it worth 80. I'm just saying that I don't see nearly as much outrage about that potential price point. Now, you could say it's because they think it'll go on sale at some point. Sure, but then it does beg the question of when. If it goes on sale in 4 years, does that absolve its price point at launch? If Nintendo were to, and they wouldn't, obviously, by the way. I'm not saying that they would. They definitely would not. Nintendo hates putting stuff on sale. But if they were to put something on sale for $60 instead of their $80, does that make the $80 price point fine because it's $60 sometimes? I mean, probably not, right? But like, at what point, at what fraction of a sale does it make a price that's egregious okay? Again, my main point was still only just, I don't think that the console is as overpriced as people say it is. I think the games are. And you could say the games are part of the console. I'd agree with that. But like, also, me personally, I play a lot of my indie games and roguelikes handheld on my Switch, which is why I was happy to have more processing power for them, so I was fine with it. But that's not everybody's experience. I just think that, like, a lot of it is that it gets so much attention and views when you start bad-mouthing the Switch 2, which is understandable, right? Because a lot of people are upset with it. But then you also look at the sales figure for the Switch 2, and it doesn't really feel like it's adding up between how many people are allegedly outraged at it and said they'll never buy it versus how many people are buying it. But I think that's just the fact that gamers love to complain. And that's not even just a Nintendo thing. Gamers love to complain just in general. It is one of their favorite things to do. Like, what was the one? There's a new James Bond game that was coming out that I thought looked kind of sick. And then I saw a bunch of people online complaining that it looked like woke garbage, which I didn't really get. Because, like, it's just a dude who likes women. Which maybe that's woke. Woke is when, man, like, damn, we did horrible that. I can't afford a Switch 2 so easily. I didn't say that it's cheap. I'm not saying it is cheap. I'm not saying it's a price everybody can afford. But I don't know if a new console on its release... Now, if the console never goes on sale, maybe. But I'm pretty sure that the Switch 1's price dropped throughout its lifetime. Did it not? I'm like 90% sure that the Switch 1 has gone down in price from when they first released it. Now, their games didn't, obviously, because Nintendo... Yeah, I agree, they're allergic to hitting the sale button. I don't think they know where it is, so... I definitely agree that, like, it wouldn't go... The games wouldn't go on sale, but I'm pretty sure the console itself does go down. No, it didn't? Hold on. Fuck, I don't have my phone. Oh, hold on. It's right behind me. Let me go yoink my phone. I'm pretty sure... Wait, actually I have no clue where my phone is. Oh, it might have been in my pants that I took off. No, I've got no clue where my phone is. Not officially, no. Hold on. Nintendo Switch price. Hold on. In 2020. 2017. The original Switch model was released at $300 back in 2017. Okay, is that how much it still is right now? The official Nintendo Switch. Oh yeah, it is currently $300. Oh, they just made the Switch Lite. That's what they did, which was the more affordable version, which was $200. Okay. I mean, obviously, yeah, you can buy secondhand for cheap, but they did still make a cheaper version of it. And like, I don't know. If they do the same for this one, does that absolve the price for this? Also, 300 to 450 for something that's, I don't know, I'd have to check the specs exactly. But if it's a 50% price increase, does it not have 50% better performance? If it doesn't, then never mind. But if it does, then isn't that just like the cost of performance that gamers always say that it should be? I mean, I don't know if it does. I haven't seen the official benchmarks between Switch 1 and Switch 2. The main one that I've seen is with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but I don't really think you can count that as fair. Because Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, let's be honest, they didn't run at all on the Switch 1. The fact that they run on the Switch 2 is a miracle in and of itself. But like, that's just them finally delivering what the game promised to do at launch 4 years later on a different console, so I don't really count that one as a fair benchmark. I guess, yeah, no, I didn't realize that Nintendo never dropped it. I mean, I guess it does fit with Nintendo's brand, though. They do hate sales for everything. I bought my Animal Crossing Switch for $300 in 2020, yeah. Yeah, maybe it has, but come on, man, it's 8 years later. Well, yeah, but there's also inflation. Parts get more expensive. And if it's 50% better, then wouldn't minimum 50% better, then wouldn't a minimum 50% price increase be at least somewhat warranted? I don't know. I'm not saying 100% it is. And I'm not saying, I mean, someone in Twitch chat said it costly versus expensive. I think I'd agree with that kind of metric. Is like, well, because I don't really know the difference between those two off the top of my head. Did I just come in first? Yeah, I might be the best at doing it. I thought there was another lap after that. Dude, the races go by quick in this game. I feel like you zoom through the courses in this one. Also, doing random is definitely the tech, because not having to drive between different maps, it just feels so much better. I don't know what they were thinking having you drive between the maps, because driving between the map, I don't know if you've been noticing, I'm just driving in a straight line. Like, active verbatim holding A. Who up karting their shit? I'll be karting from time to time. But no, I mean, look, I'm not saying that you can't disagree, or you can't say that it's expensive for you. I just don't think that it's as bad as people are saying. People are acting like the games are as bad as people say. No, I didn't mean to hit that at all. I meant to hit the random button. But my D-pad fat fingered down and not down right. Costly costs a lot of money because of quality. Expensive is costs a lot of not quality. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would say, I guarantee you Nintendo's not fretting the difference there. My phone from 2022 is 5x more powerful than my phone from 2018 for basically the same price. I know you're gonna say that's different somehow. Hold on, but did you buy your phone new from the manufacturer? If the answer is yes, then that is the same. But if you bought it secondhand, or you have a phone provider that you go through who gave you a special deal on it, that is different. However, if it is directly from the manufacturer, then that's fine. I would say. But some, like for example, my phone, yeah, it got better and it was cheaper, but it was because I had a trade-in plan where I gave them my old one and they gave me the new one. I did. I mean, like, look, you can never buy it if you want. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying that I think a lot of the online discourse is because it's very easy to get views by saying Nintendo bad, fuck Nintendo, you know, they're horrible. When other gaming companies are doing very similar shit, especially I mean, this is a different point, so I can move off of it if you would like, but especially when compared to the other one. Says X or Y, yes. Waiting for Switch to make the Animal Crossing version. I'll do it again. I hope they make another Animal Crossing for this one, because personally, I did not like New Horizons that much. I still played a lot of it, but it just kind of felt like it was lacking. Like, I was waiting for updates that would add in the NPCs I really liked back. And, like, we somewhat got them, but not really. So I was kind of disappointed in New Horizons, personally. But, anyways, I'm not saying that Nintendo is, like, a saint, right? That's not my point. I'm just saying that I think it's very easy for people to say, Nintendo's bad. Nintendo, yet again, the prices, 100%, I agree, for games. I don't think that their games should be $80, especially since they do never go on sale. However, I don't think $450 for a new console is that bad of a price at all. And the console should, this console is 50% more expensive, but being 8 years after the first one, it should be significantly better. Yeah, but like, by what standards are you judging significantly better? Are you judging off of a handheld console or off of a home console? Because if they made a version of it that was like a home console only and it was as weak as this one is, then I would agree. But I do feel, for me personally, I think it being a handheld does add more leeway, in my opinion, to the performance. But that's just me personally. You don't have to agree with that, but... Because compared to the previous console, it's definitely a far cry better. Also, I think some of the 50%, and again, you don't have to agree, some of the 50% is definitely because everything's more expensive now. Now, again, you can say, but Nintendo will never put it on sale, and you're right there. The new Persona 4 has to be way better, otherwise I'm not getting it. Being prettier isn't good enough. Persona 4 is a weird one for the remake, in my opinion, because in my humble opinion, Persona 3, its gameplay felt very dated, but Persona 4's gameplay doesn't feel dated to me. Like, I tried to play P3, I think it was FES was the version that everybody was playing. I tried to play that one. It just didn't feel, it felt too dated and old to me, but P4 Golden still feels and plays like a JRPG, in my opinion. Like, is it all of the quality of life? No, but it's definitely enough that I didn't feel bad playing, for sure. Also, I have no clue how this Rainbow Road works. It is very pretty, but I'm just kind of taking it as it comes, looking at the minimap and praying. The minimap is fucking huge, man. Alright, give me something ginormous for a catch-up. Fair enough. Yep, fair enough. That sucks, though. That's really rough. I took myself out. That's the worst part. If I didn't even go to try and hit his bomb, I would have been fine. Come on. Whatever. It's fine. 14th place is good. It might not be over. I have no clue. It looks like we're getting close to the end on the map. Hold. We're fine. We're fine. Also, I can see Lisa in HD. Oh, for 2. I was like, I don't know who Lisa is. I know Lisa's that one, like, a painful RPG or something like that. Or at least I've heard of it. Why did Danny get no points? But, yeah, no, Persona 1 and 2, personally, that style of RPG, I never liked. I know it used to be very popular, but the style of, like, you map the dungeon as you go, it's just not a style of RPG I personally enjoy. Anyways, all that discussion, yeah, this game looks so much fun. The game is very fun. Now, I will agree 100%. It's I would not say playing it is an $80 experience, but it is very fun. If I had, I'm bitter I don't get to play it because Nintendo's greedy. I think the game pricing, I 100% agree on. I definitely 100% agree on that one. I will, because like I said, I've got no reason to just defend Nintendo. They don't suck me off as much as I wish they did. But yes, no. I mean, I enjoy discussions like that, though. I do like discussions. So I've really got no problem with it, especially because it fills the discourse, the whole, really easily. It's very fun to discuss things. So, like, I don't know. I still enjoyed it a lot. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Lisa in 2 is a random white girl whose parents only speak Japanese, so she never learned English, and she's mad about it, and she punches people. I mean, I've always been a big fan of the brawler archetype in JRPGs. They're normally my favorite kind. It's also why kanji is my favorite in P4. So lucky we didn't touch lava there, by the way. But this is where I think Mario Kart World is at its peak. When you get a random map and you don't have to do the driving section in between, it's so fun. Because the driving sections between, no offense, I don't know what they were thinking with that one. Because when you do the driving in between, it is such a straight line without much strategy to how you're driving. Now, it does make the chaotic nature of how many people are on the map feel different, for sure. All right, check this shit out. Dodges a electricity. Yeah, fair first place. Straight into the lava. Holy, wait, he's going big mode. Wait, that felt so sick. So that is one thing that I need to get better at. I like the mechanic of wall riding. I just never use it. Now, why am I holding on to this coin? It's all I got, man. All right, well, it was all I had. One mushroom. Gonna need a little more than that, but you know, Persona 1 and 2, I think they just never get talked about because I think most people are with me on that style of RPG just feels a little bit too old to get into. Because I know there's some RPGs that keep that alive. I can't remember exactly what their name is. I think it's something like Labyrinth or something like that, where they keep alive the idea that if you want to do the mapping, you actually have to do it yourself. Holy, wait. Okay, that's big. That's large. Was it worthwhile? Is it even faster? I don't even think so, but I do get a special item. And I'll take that for what it's worth. It might be faster. They've never seen a Conker fly like this. I'd be happy if they used E5 negotiations in the 2 remake. I used a guide because I'm, wait, hold on. Hold on. I'll read that in a second. There's a lot of P2 lore going on in my chat. But I swear I'll get to it eventually. I can read at a 3rd grade level, I promise. Coin coffer unlocked. That changes everything. And we crossed the finish line. Wait, that's a game where you shoot yourself with a Glock to use your powers? That's P3. That's P3. Very different, but very similar. Also, the demon negotiations in P2 have no rhyme or reason. You just have to use trial and error. Oh, well, wait, they still use the style of negotiations or something similar to it as what they use in P5. You might say that sentence had no structure to it or anything. Correct. All right, bad news, boys. I think I'm going to change my main. I love Conker. I love Conker as much as the next guy. Hold on. But now we got Coin Coffer. And I feel like Coin Coffer's got some aura. Oh, we gotta use Cloud9 Coin Coffer. I haven't had sugar in a month and I drank about 6 bottles of 375 milliliter Coke. Am I cooked? Your endocrine system will be fucking crying out in pain. It will not know how to process this. It's about to fight against you. He's cute. I know, dude. Also, him in the cloud. This shit is peak. It looks so good. Unfortunately, you just have to click random. I don't know about the game, but I do know their music slaps hard. The game's good. The game's good. I don't know where in my mind it compares to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but I think some of that is Stockholm Syndrome from how old Mario Kart 8 is and how much people have played it, myself included. Because Mario Kart 8 was like the game for the Switch. Well, the party game, I feel like. As much as Nintendo wanted to try and make us think that one of their Mario parties is going to be, we all knew they weren't going to make them right. Dude, is there a reason Nintendo hates Mario Party? And you might say they don't hate Mario Party. I caution you to think again. Like, why don't they just make Mario Parties like Mario Party 6 constantly? I think everybody agrees that the GameCube to Wii era of Mario Party was the best Mario Parties. Now, if somebody says Mario Party 1 and Mario Party 2 were the best, I think they're unfortunately too much of like an unk to understand. Because, like, they were good games, but undoubtedly, they got improved upon. I don't know if necessarily in 3 or 4, but they definitely did get improved upon. P2 has such a cute cast, they deserve a remake. I have seen people who like P2 saying it has a very fun cast. Something about Coin Coffer in the cloud is fucking awesome. The premise of Mario Party will just print money no matter how good it is. Yeah, I mean, I think that was kind of also the premise with this Mario Kart. Because I'm not saying it's bad. I'm definitely not. I don't think I've played enough to form a full opinion on it. But it definitely feels and plays very different. Like, this feels more like an arcade game of Mario Kart, which I'm not against, because it is very chaotic, which I do like a lot. But it also feels like your smart driving choices aren't as rewarded in this game, because items just feel so good. Like, okay, I thought that was a ramp. It was actually just a guy. Holy fish paste. That's a guy. But, again, I'm not necessarily against that because, like, I don't need somebody who's a giga sweat on Mario Kart ruining everything. And you might say, aren't you currently in first after being absolutely decimated? Does that not prove there's some skill? No, it proves that I'm lucky. Very different. Chilling? Oh, come on. I'm sorry, bagging is the most loser shit. No, I agree. That's why I'm kind of like all for the idea of a party or a more arcade style Mario Kart, where it's all just kind of about the items are crazy and just let that shit happen. Now, granted, I guess items being crazy just punishes front running more. But, like, I don't really care if it punishes it or not. I'm playing a racing game. I want to be up towards the front. Have you played the Battle Royale mode at all? Not yet today. I probably should go over and do a couple of those. Yeah, no, the only time I've done it was last stream when we got that one first place. But since I currently have a 50% win rate on Battle Royale, I was worried to ruin it. I do think that the Battle Royale mode does feel... It feels like what a lot of the changes were made for, and I'm not against that because it feels very fun. I'm kind of a gamer who likes to fun max. Weave? You can go right over the edge? I thought it would just snap me onto the guardrail, honestly. I really thought it would just, like, magnetize that shit. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, man. I really thought that shit would just magnetize to me. Changing over to Coin Coffer and the cloud has not helped at all. Holy shit, wait, it has horrible handling. It can't even make that turn. You tried, but the game proceeded to game you? Well, I do think I probably did something wrong for it. Now, this is why I say I'm not a huge fan of the driving in between the map parts. Because, like, guess what? You know how we just made it to the course? The race is over. That part I hate, because I feel like I don't get to play the course at all. We made it to the course for a singular lap. Which is why I think if you want to play the online mode, you should always pick random. Because if you pick random, it just lets you do the 3 laps on the actual course, which is what feels the best. It feels like Mario Kart. Now, you could say mad because I lost. Yeah, correct. Fucking obviously. Duh, of course. You think I'd complain if I won? Okay. Let's go do a couple of Knockout Tour. Because Knockout Tour is kind of peak, too. I want to keep playing Coin Coffer. I think that I'm going to change off the Cloud Cart, though. Just like the Dolphin Dasher a lot. Let's just Dolphin Dash it. You are correct. Yeah, I mean, because, like, look. I've said it before. I'm not above criticizing Nintendo's decisions. I get what they're going for. They want the open world to feel important, so they try to do more of those driving in between sections. But the maps are well designed, so I want to play the maps. Every card has the same max speed, so I think acceleration matters more. I think, to me, handling feels like it matters a lot in this game. Because in other games, I felt like I could kind of ignore handling. In this one, if you ignore handling, I'm bumping into walls 24/7. All right. Battle Royale time. Dude, oh, fuck. The little ghost is a sick character. All right, I wouldn't be against unlocking him. How do you unlock a character? It's a great question I could not possibly answer. You know, Rainier. Did anybody else notice that Rainier might have wanted me dead? What was up with that? Wait, I'm the slowest guy ever. By the way, what do coins do? Coins used to increase your max speed. I say used to because, unfortunately and regrettably, I haven't looked up any strategies for Mario Kart World, so I can't tell you if they still do. But now you can go up to 20 coins, so I imagine they still increase your max speed, but I don't know. Yeah, if it was 3 laps upon driving there, it would feel way better. I agree. Or at least 2 laps, because I understand they don't want it to feel too long because you already have to drive all the way there. And I get that as an idea, but regrettably, I'm like the GOAT. They're calling him the best coin coffer of all time. But like, regrettably, I don't get to play the maps when they do it that way. All right, I'm noticing a lot of indications behind me. Unfortunately for them, I'm in my element, unbothered, and coin coffering. All right. Now, you might say, why do you do so many tricks in the air? To be honest, I don't know if they do anything. Also, just has a lot of straight lines. Well, that's like the thing. Not on the maps themselves. Hold. Leave. I know that hit him. The game didn't give me any feedback on it, but I just know. You motherfucker. Listen here, twin. You know that shit was mine. Is it worth doing that? I feel like you're losing speed. We're fine. We're fine. I hope that I got that while not in first. Because if I got it while in first, enjoy the coin. All right. Okay. Bam. Wait. Okay. It's fine. It grew back so fast for him, but not for me. That's fine. It's cool. Items don't do anything in Mario Kart. It's kind of what people won't tell you. They've never even affected the game. Fuck. I think the first trick increases speed, but anything after it is style. Yeah, but it is so stylish. Be 20th or better. It wasn't pretty, but we made it. Okay. We're back up to 20 coins. Cool. Look out for the Pachycephalosaurus crossing. That's not at all what that one is. A Pachycephalosaurus is a 2-headed dinosaur that has a very strong skull. So actually, dinosaur fans are going to be in shambles about that one for sure. I'm sorry. I don't know why it was the first one that came to mind. It was just the first dinosaur that came to mind. Yeah. I don't know. I was in 20th, man. Diggs, you missed them. Oh, give me a... Wait, what? No, he didn't. Maybe it was just my screen? I tried to jump. I promise you I tried to. All right, give me a little something here. We're chilling. 5th place. Nothing to sneeze at in 5th. The first 7 and last 2 are the most impactful. Okay, yeah. So, like... Right now, I really need to get the other... Cool. Well, you know. Just make sure we're still in. Just make sure we're still in. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. Now we have to be 8th or better. Just get Peach. Peach is using her mushrooms, so I need to make sure that she doesn't get any value out of them. Why? Because I know how horrible it feels. Oh, thank God the lag gave me that kill. I did not deserve it. But Nintendo Online never changed. Remember, people pay for it. This is the most straight line shit of all time, huh? Okay, my fault for wanting to hold on to my mushrooms for a more impactful time at which I could use them. That's on me. I shouldn't have wanted that. This is what I get for wanting better for those around me. We're somehow still in. We're somehow still in. Just lock it. I was so worried because everybody was so close there. I was trying to kill Toadette, but I guess that works too. See you around, Baby Daisy. Deserved. Dare I say. We've got 2 people named Diggs in our lobby. Is that a popular name? I'm looking up the top baby names of 2005. I'm trying to see how old they are. All right, we're chilling, we're chilling. I mean, I would really like to get an item at any point. It'd be nice. Don't run me over. I'm literally just like a coin coffer, man. You see the kind of stuff Peach is trying to do just because I tried to ruin everything she ever wanted? I don't think that's very mature of her. I'll just say it. A bigger person would have turned the other cheek. I mean, one of those had to hit you. All right, we're fine. I feel like I've gotten ahead too quickly. Oh, shit. Real shit? All right, we're fine. Get him out of there. There's no way. We're still in. We're still alive. We're doing science and we are still alive, some would say. That's just so unlucky. Give me something. It's horrible. It's absolutely atrocious. Oh, fuck me. I get nothing. No, man. I deserve so much more. Oh. I feel like I did so much. And yet, you weren't in the top 8. I was in the top 8 for so long. And then I just got one bad item roll. What one bad item roll can do to a guy like me. Don't show me. I don't care. Put me in the next race. They severely overestimate how much I care about anybody else. Mario Party is the only game that punishes you for being good. Excuse you, Mario Kart. As well. Excuse you. Mario Party, I mean, like, look, there's only... Mario Party, people act like there's a lot of strategy. What are you supposed to do on last turn chance time? By the way, all of your stars go to last place. That's just a rough one. That's just like a you've gotten skill differential, I'm afraid. Should have played around the chance time. What is the point of the feather? I must be misusing it because every time I try to use it, I'm like, it's the worst item of all time. Holy shit, the Tony Hawk grind rails go crazy. Over to one, back to the other. God damn. That's so sick with it. Cloud Rally, you're goddamn right it is. We got meatballs in here. All right, good, good. People swear they're good at Mario Party, by which they mean the minigames. They don't do anything. Yes, the minigames just give you money. And having money means nothing. Just, I mean, I've heard it can't buy happiness. Now, does it make being miserable a whole lot easier? Yeah, but like it can't buy happiness. If money can't buy happiness, explain why Nintendo charged $500 for me to play only Mario Kart. It's tragic, but it is a little bit true. Currently. Surely there'll be another game coming out. Dude, Nintendo's such a funny company. Because, like, they all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I don't know, this only matters if you're a fan of Splatoon, which I regrettably am. Well, I don't know, I was a big fan of Splatoon 1 and 2, and then I didn't really play much of 3 at all. I just kind of felt like it almost felt like the COD issue where they didn't add anything to the game. Well, I want to get Kamek. Fuck. I'm giving other people a character. I don't even know who I just gave. I gave everybody Pokey as an unlock? Give me Pokey. Reeves? Oh, baby. Now this is what's up. Oh, professional. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, like, Nintendo all of a sudden, just on Tuesday, as in yesterday, just dropped an announcement that they're making a new Splatoon side game for the Switch 2, and also Splatoon 3 is getting free content updates. And I was just like, why don't you fuckers ever say anything when you do, like, your entire direct where the point of it is to talk about the Switch 2? They just conveniently don't say anything about Splatoon at all. I just assumed that the IP was dead in the water like ARMS. Sorry to the 4 ARMS fans that exist in the world. I know that probably cut really deep. I know you're probably thinking that no, it's just about to come back, guys. No, ARMS is on the up and up. Trust me. Holy shit, dude. That item is strong. That one might be a little bit too good. With that said, it's very fun, so I'll allow it. What we got? A green shell, huh? Well, suppose it's an item. Alright, check this shit out. Takes one out. Oh, baby. The green shell. I've heard you can aim with the right stick. Yeah, this is fucking me up. I'm not doing it. I don't care if you can aim. Thank God. I was worried they'd see Coin Coffer and go after him. There is something about a man with a green body such as that does make him a very desirable target. Everybody's trying to go green, and my opponents are no exception. Woo! Okay. We're chilling. I mean, there's no shot that I'm not in the top 16 from this. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, we go this way. There are more Min fans than there are fans of ARMS. I know, but I'm gonna say a hot take. What was the one character? What was their name? Twintel, I think. I think I liked Twintel's design more. Granted, when I say this, a lot of people are gonna say, "What the fuck is he talking about?" Look, one of my friends, and you're gonna say, sure, one of your friends. I promise it was one of my friends. Actually, 2 of my friends. Dude, I knew half of the ARMS player base. What the fuck? They would show me this website they were on where they were like, look, I'm top 500 ranked in the world. And like, I didn't have the heart to tell them, but there's 450 ARMS players, maybe. So of course you're in the top 500. That just means you play. But they were both very proud of it, so I didn't want to take the wind out of their sails. But like, they'd always ask me to play, and I didn't have the heart to tell them that the game was just like okay at best. It was a unique idea, I'll give them that, but like in terms of the gameplay, they just did not strike gold, unfortunately. They really thought that they did. All right, give me 3 red shells. Not exactly what I asked. I mean, this is just fucked up. It's so fucked up. Because, like, I need to stay in. I need to stay in, man. I was front running so hard. Please. Oh. Stop, man. Fucking quit it with the items in this game about items. How is that fair? How is it fair that they get to use items in this video game where items are one of the main appeals? Thieves? This can't be faster. It just simply can't be. Like, it looks way cooler. This actually cannot be the correct choice. Okay, even worse. That was just a horrible idea. God, but it looked so fucking cool, right? We can agree that I looked awesome up there, just absolutely did nothing. Hype moments and aura farming. Alright, that's fine. We'll take this. Was an ARMS fan, doesn't play it anymore, waiting for the next release. I mean, like, the bit of it I played, I enjoyed it. But I could absolutely also see why it was never going to catch on. But, like, it was definitely fun for what it was. I just think it was too expensive. Nintendo issue. How did that miss you? Yeah, that's what I freaking thought. Sorry. I shouldn't be swearing. This isn't a Nintendo game. Weave, weave. Just throw that backwards. Why? Somebody was just about to cross the finish line and got hit. And that's the kind of shit that I'm here for. Be fourth or better. I can do that. Alright. What the fuck? It's fine. We got an item. That's all I need. Anything more and it just kind of feels like I'm cheating by having too many. Dubs. Holy, that was huge. That's the kind of moment we're looking for. Holy, that was huge is also directly what your mother said to me last night. Unfortunately, it was because, like, I just took, like, a shit and it clogged up the toilet. But, like, imagine. Alright. Well, there's but a mere moment where I thought to myself, oh yeah, I'm in this shit. Yeah, this is just fucked up. Cut across, cut across. Make your own shortcuts. It's not over till it's over is kind of the craziest part about it. That's what most people won't tell you. How am I possibly in sync? All right, we're chilling. We're fine. Why did I throw it backwards? I'm just trying to ruin someone's day. Okay. We're fine. We're in there. We're in there. This is my moment. Shit. I've never played this map before. Wait, I don't know what's happening. Driving in the grass for 30 seconds is probably not what you're trying to do, though. I don't know. I've never played this whole Mario game before. I don't get it. If he's the good guy, why is he a plumber? They're evil. Okay. This is so fucked. Please, hit him, hit him, hit him. He had an item, man. He had 2 defensive items in the first positioning? That doesn't feel fair to me. When I'm in first place, I get a coin and like an empty fly. That's all they give me. He's also a doctor. He's double evil. That motherfucker. Silver crown. It just doesn't feel right. It's just that plumbing is his passion. I mean, I guess there is some respect that you gotta have for a man who just loves cleaning pipes. It is hard to not have a little respect in your heart for that one. Dude, nice second place. It does feel good, but it feels hollow. I wanted the first so bad. If he didn't have 2 defensive items, that granted, if he only had 1 of them, would I still have not gotten? Yes, but still. Maybe if I got... Can you land that? No. Guys, don't tell me that it's possible to land it. Just act like you can't. Oh, wait, this is the one that, like... How do people do that? There's a... Oh, my God. Wow. They just make you... They just fucking make you watch. Wait, the rewind feature is fucking awesome? I searched up twin tail arms and autocorrects to twin tail of fan art, so she's an attractive, curvy woman with a fat ass, right? Alright, you got me. Yeah, but what, are you gonna act like that's fucking... You're insane. You like the attractive, curvy woman who has a big ass? Yes. What do you expect from me, man? Of course. Was she my main when I played? No, I played the ninja guy because it was in my edgy high school phase where I wanted to be the anime protagonist. I don't even remember his name, though. Actually, no, it wasn't the ninja guy. There was like a guy who had cobra arms or something. He was like a snake. I played him because he was awesome. And then I later learned that a lot of people compared him to Orochi, but I think it was just because of snakes. I don't think he actually had that much of an Orochi aura to him. You kind of got like a chill Orochi vibe. Like, you know, you kidnap a kid and groom them, but like not in a bad way. But like in a way to defeat their rival who has a fox living inside of them kind of way. Weave? Is it optimal for me to sit here? Probably not. Pokey? Oh wait, I already had Pokey unlocked. Okay. Me when I go to a restaurant and they ask what kind of bowl I would like. Thank you, thank you. So I've seen people say like Pokeballs aren't authentic, but I don't really... I think we can move past the need for stuff to be authentic as a civilization. Like, it's okay for something to not be authentic if it tastes good. In fact, I doubt it's authentic, but right now in the slow cooker, I got some buttered chicken cooking up. Why? Because I wanted to meal prep something that would be easy, and like curries are so easy to meal prep. And very cheap too, because it's like what, 2 cans of tomato sauce, some fucking yogurt and or cream, whichever one you prefer, in order to make it creamed up. I did butter chicken over a tikka masala just because like I was feeling a little bit more of a comfort vibe instead of a little bit more of the spice vibe. But that's just me personally. When I go to an Indian restaurant, I kind of get offended when they hand me the menu because I'm like, you already fucking know I'm getting butter chicken or tikka masala. Let's dance, skip this whole song and dance, man. You know, you see my complexion. You know what I'm here for. You think I'm gonna spice it up and try one of the vindaloo, even though they're like just like a little bit different than one of the tikka masalas? No, obviously not. I'm gonna get the tikka masala. I have to. Oh my god, I've been transformed twice, and now I'm a fucking Goomba, man. People are complaining the Kamek item's rare. I disagree. I mean, 16th or better, I'm in 8th place. It's all but assured that we make it, on the bright side. Maybe I should have slowed down to try and get better mushrooms or something, because I'm not going to get anything in 4th place. 4th might be the worst placement for items. Am I crazy, or does the horn do nothing? Because I hit that one fish bones, being like, whatever, I'll at least get him to waste a mushroom on getting back up to speed. And then he didn't even use a mushroom, and I couldn't overtake him. Oh my god, I went on a killing spree. I heard the Halo announcer, monster kill. You might say that wasn't a good Halo announcer impression. Yeah, fair enough. I don't really, Halo wasn't really my game of choice, okay? I was a COD kid, I'll admit it. Halo Reach was my game of choice. Holy shit! You strong-armed that blue shell. Yeah, no wonder that one's gonna hurt, man. Look at it. Also, Shy Guy, you shouldn't have slowed down like that. The best Indian restaurants are not in India. The best Indian restaurants understand that the tikka masala was the best thing they made. Disclaimer, I haven't had, like, anything else off the menu. But, like, once you've already had the peak, it's like I'm standing at the top of Everest and you're like, dude, you would really enjoy being at the foot of Everest right now. No, I wouldn't. I'm very content where I am. I already know that I'm peaking, and I'm very happy to be peaking. You don't have to try and convince me that there's other way. Fuck you. Fuck you, Daisy. That's what I fucking thought, man. Get off the guardrail. Please don't hit me with the bullet. We're fine. Coin Coffer makes it another day. Dude, I feel like I'm kind of goated at the Battle Royale. Holy, you see that number of tricks? That level of doing tricks on it is unparalleled. Now, yet again, he's regrettably going for the worst play of all time. Because it's just so hyped to be riding on the Golden Gate Bridge like this. And then you go off here. Holy, wait. All right. That's not bad, because then I didn't have to deal with the pack that whole time. Yes, I dropped like 17 placements. It's not about that. Please don't hit me with your red shells. I'm asking ever so kindly. We're chilling. So I barely go up. I knew it was time. But that's also why I gotta say, like, it's time to stop embracing authenticity and just enjoy good food. Because there's an Indian place near me where what they serve is a, they do butter chicken and tikka masala pizzas that are naan bread as the base. Then they use the curry as the sauce. And then they just put a little bit of cheese on top. That shit is divine. And I know for a fact, not authentic. But I don't need it to be authentic. That's exactly what I'm looking for. That's like a different kind of behemoth they've created, and I very much respect them for it. I guess our items kind of suck here, but whatever. Just throw a couple of those up there. Put them in harm's way. Who put that banana there, and why was it me? Huh? Which one of fucking me did that? Alright, give me one of your items. You guys have to have something better than what I have. It's actually insane that you don't. Food is food. Who cares if it's authentic? Yeah. Especially because I think getting away from the idea that it has to be authentic is how you embrace novel ideas. Also, I'm in 8th place without an item. We might just be cooked. I didn't want to be the one to say it, but it might just be over for us. Never mind. Oh, I'm about to greed for 2 items. Oh, it's so bad. What we got? What we got? Now, which one of you fuckers did that? And we're back up. We're back up. It's not over yet. Okay. As long as I can get one more good item, that counts. We're chilling? Oh, we're so chilling. Wait, we can be back. Okay. We're so back. We're so back. Okay. It's never been more back. Go for it. Fuck! Fuck! Fuck, man! What am I thinking? Who do I think I was gonna become there? God, just keep driving, you dumb shit. What, I think I become fucking God or something? Oh yeah, surely I can just do the skip I've seen on TikTok once. Anyways, I still win. And I still win. Like I was saying, I would just become God. I would just come inside him or something like that. I don't know. Oh, man. Holy, is the Battle Royale a good mode? All right. That feels good. That was a smart use of holding our mushrooms for going into the final lap. And going for that one skip on the chain, I didn't even mean to do the little trick off of the pipe afterwards, but I really think that that's what sealed the deal. There was like a little pillar that we were able to do a trick off of. I think that's what changed everything. This map is fucking awesome, dude. The Cloud Block Ruins, this one's so good. Especially because you have to one-piece Sky Pia your way up. But like, oh, the fact that I hit it during the race, goddamn. I'm something. I was a different beast right there. Could you do this? I don't even know how I did that. I don't even know. And I'm not going to question it. All right. God, could you imagine if I somehow did that awesome skip that people do on TikTok? That would have just felt so right. Now we're going... Now we're going for the spiny rally. The description of a femme fatale is literally what every man wishes. Holy shit. I found this world while looking at Twin Tail. Yes, no, I think Femme Fatale are definitely made for the male gaze, but it's interesting they're made for the male gaze because the male gaze aren't gonna like them as much. Curious. It wouldn't surprise me if like the first examples of Femme Fatales came from like a James Bond something, because that just kind of feels like the kind of woman that James Bond would be running with. Or more specifically, the kind of woman he wishes he was running with. I'm big too. It's not just you. First place. They call him the coin coffer of legends. Dude, since I swapped my main, the coin coffer, big things have been happening. Might as well yoink that out of his item. Okay, I'm a new character. I'm just a charge and chuck kind of guy. Yeah, I think we'll probably stay in the top 20, if I had to guess. Just like a vibe I'm getting, seeing as we were number 2. Which, ironic, because I'm anything but shit. Is that a use of irony? I don't know. Oh, Charlie. Fuck, man. Fuck. Wario over... I don't like that you're named Big Boy Wario. I'm gonna show you how just small of a fry you are in this world. Never mind. Yep, all me. Okay. You really just using the horn on a fucking coin coffer for existing? I don't know. Might be a crime. What happened to Mario? Mario, my boy, they fucked you up. Oh my god, they put him in an early grave. No! No, man! Oh, losing my items there. Yeah, that's a kiss of death. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. Unless I get a bullet bill here. I mean, this is unfortunate because, like, I don't even think it's enough. Alright, literally the most over-dramatic guy of all time. Sitting here in 14th place while being immune to all damage. Yeah, I think it might have been enough, guys. Alright. The sandbagging of salted slices will continue until I'm in a fucking early grave, I suppose. Cow. What the hell was that for, man? No, you know what? He's helping me out because he wanted to make sure that I would get better items by being in the last possible place. Which, here we are now. Not seeing any great shortcuts up ahead. Guess you can just, like, cut through here. I need to do big plays to get just back in the running. We're chilling, we're chilling. That one I don't think I was sandbagging on, because we were pretty far behind. Getting CC'd by the... Ooh! Oh my god, wait. Oh, someone check his PC. He might be moving a little bit too... Someone check the guy that did that. Someone check on him. Because I honestly don't think that was a fair play. Me, PETA. Sorry, I went Family Guy mode. It's just the worst piece of shit items I could have ever asked for. Oh, man. Anything but fucking hitting the grind rail, I suppose. Oh, and I've got no items. Oh, it's so fucking over. 16th place, no items, fucking dumbass. I mean, it's just... What did you think would happen, What did you expect? This one's all on me. I'm too far behind. It's not even gonna catch up in time, is it? Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. 3rd place. I destroyed the blue shell. You guys are welcome. I protected our 1st place hero. Keep it up, Bowser. Holy. Bowser deserved it, by the way. If anybody says I shouldn't have saved him there, he deserved it. Is Bowser meta? Am I fighting with a meta chaser? The grind rails are not that easy. It's weird. Sometimes they feel magnetic, and other times it feels like they're lubed up so you can't stick to them no matter what. Cataquack, chill. It's not that serious. It's really just not that serious. Are you winning, cutie? Every single day that I click the go live button, I'm winning because I get to see your beautiful faces. I could be such a good politician. Holy shit. Wait, holy. Put me on the polls right next to Matt Pat. I'm ready. Speaking of, did everybody see that Matt Pat's becoming a U.S. politician? Okay, I mean, honestly, just like, I don't even think they can bail me out of this one. I don't know how I do it. I don't know how I do it every single time. Holy shit. How do I do it? I'm just here to fucking bag last place and then stay in. I have been in last place 3 times in a row and still made the cutoff. I don't get it either. It's fine though. The cow missed. Which is crazy because the cow's ass is huge and he somehow missed. We're not slut shaming the cow though. We fuck with a guy who's got a big ass. Happy Pride. Woo! The rat be hacking. What can I say? I just get perfect items whenever I need them. Alright. Now this is where I'm a little bit pissed off. When you take my item like that, you get a guy a little bit pressed. Okay. Because like this is just kind of fucked up. Good shit. Okay. Hold on. Now, just wait. Now, just wait 1 minute. Now, young man, wait 1 second. Did I? Hold on. Saving the most recent video. We need an instant replay on this one. I need to make sure that I did see this correct. And then we'll go right back to the Battle Royales. When I open up my album. Okay. Did I or did I not hit this Bowser and he just simply decided not to stop having momentum? The courts are replaying? Okay. Bowser? Decimated. Completely owned. Okay. And he lost absolutely 0 speed without having to use his other mushroom. True or false? One more time. For the people in the back. Hits. No momentum lost even whatsoever. One more time. One more time. Decimates him in the marketplace of ideas. Does not use a mushroom. Does not get the boost pads. And yet somehow. No, we can see. We can see on the cow in front of him what a turbo is supposed to look like if you have turbo going. He does not have any of the boost. We can see it even on my bike currently. We can see on my bike that you get flames when you go over one of the boosts shooting out of your thing. He has no flames anywhere. How does he do it? Pablo Funny is just a different kind of gamer, I suppose. He fell off the ledge at the exact time he was behind a player, so he got the wind boost. That's fucked up. Pablo Funny, count your days, because I know you've used up all of your luck. I know you've used up all of your luck. Stay away from the lottery, they'll bleed you dry. Stay away from the casinos. And stay away from my house, because I'll bleed you dry after that. See you later, man. Alright, do we coin coffer it? Do we conk door it? Or do we sting bee? These are my 3 mains for sure. Oh, fuck, we're running out of time. Bark. We can be bees. This is good news. This isn't your world. But we can be bees. You'll live like a pet. This one is nothing but AI. What the fuck? Wait, look at this. Look how few people are in the game. Guys, spend $500 so you can play Mario Kart with me. Is that so much to ask? I feel like that's a very convenient ask. That's what Nintendo's asking. Do I still maintain that I don't think the console itself is the worst part? Yes, I do still maintain that. I do think that the games are egregiously overpriced for the console, but I think the console is, I'd say it's like in the upper limit of acceptable though. I would, if it was 500, I don't think I'd be defending it. Didn't you pay 500? Yeah, but that's because I got it with Mario Kart, and I think $50 for Mario Kart I'm fine with. Or realistically, if you want to slice it another way, salted, you could say. I guess I spent $420 on the console and got the $80 game. Who is committing this atrocity? Well, currently I'm the #1 atrocity of not being able to drive. Both can be true. Yes, no, I agree. No, I agree. No, look, I think the more I sit on it, the more I'm like, I think I just hate how much people are acting like it's that egregious online. However, I do still agree that it is overpriced. I just don't think it's as bad as people act like it is. I think that's more where I land on it. But like, I would definitely say it's far from cheap. It's definitely expensive, I think. But I think it's a new console, so I expect it to be expensive. Anyways, if it was $350, even $380, I'd be like, that's inflation. Yeah, I mean, but like allegedly, the parts should also be more expensive because they're better parts, allegedly. Sorry, if you're gonna play a fighting game on the live, I think my commentary would be pure cheeks, but I might. There'd have to be one that I really want to play coming out. Like, the Invincible fighting game, I'd probably be down to give it a couple streams, see how we're feeling on it. The new Marvel fighting game that's being made by Arc System Works looks fucking sick, man. The designs of the characters are so good. Captain America with that jacket, yo, he's got that shit on him. I do think the pricing is egregious, but it's more so for the... So I think the pricing of the games is absolutely egregious. I've got nothing to say about the pricing of the games, because, like, that's just egregious. I'm thinking Street Fighter 7 might come out soon. Didn't they just release, what's her name? Elena, I think, into SF6? I think. The one who goes, healing, in the older games. I don't remember her name, though. Oh my god, get bonked out of the way. Oh wait, yeah, they still have characters dead. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if there's a new Tekken coming up, because I've heard Tekken has kind of dumpstered their community with the most recent updates. I've heard nothing but bad things about Tekken. Recently. Before recent, I've heard nothing but good things. And then now even Tekken players are like, damn, guess it's over. You should play Street Fighter 6. I have it. So Street Fighter's a fighting game I'm not able to play well. I was talking about it a little bit earlier. I can't do pretzel motions. Pretzels are like the one thing that my mind just, I can't wrap my mind around pretzeling. Now, I know you can do modern if you really want, but I feel like it's cheating. Me logging on to play modern Ken and spam nothing but my special moves. Oh hell yeah, it's time. There's skips to pretzel motions. Are there? Because that's honestly my worst part of Street Fighter. Is, well, you want to know why else I think I was atrocious at SF6? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think my character is like just absolutely dog ass, like unplayably horrible. I was a Jamie main because I really liked playing Drunken Fist. Is Jamie not just like absolute dog ass? Because I thought he just felt horrible. So many matchups felt polarizing against him. So much so that I started picking up Luke because I was like, I don't know, I'll just play a basic guy then. And I was playing way better with Luke than Jamie, that's for sure. Jamie's not dog ass. Is absolutely ass because you don't have a way to zone and they're absolutely awful with him. Yeah. No, he like plays neutral really bad. And even when you have your quote unquote advantage, it doesn't even feel like you have to build up so hard to try to get into your Drunken Fist. And then I was just about to make money and they fucking scammed me. Now I know how it feels to be on Wall Street. That's fucked up. That guy just stole my fucking burger and left. You can't do that. That's my burger. Nerd. How do you stay on after doing that? That's so impressive. Oh, there's nothing here. It's fine. The fucking new character is so fucking stylish. He's like a better Jamie. Watch this, like, this guy named like Akuma. I think they did add Akuma though. Guys, I'm starting to think that riding these rails is just like a horrible idea. If you want the truth, don't ride the rails that I've been riding. It's not worth your mental. But God, is it fun. I'm in absolute last place from rail riding the whole time. Okay. That's just not good. That's just atrocious. Guys, they're finishing already. Rashid? Oh, Rashid is sick. I believe he's been in past games, right? Please. Yeah, alright, I shouldn't have been riding the rails for that long. It just kind of slows you down. But it looked cool. I heard Ryu got Giga Turbo buffed. Like, it's in the top 3 strongest Ryu has ever been in any fighting, or in any Street Fighter game. His Hadouken special, I believe it's like a thermonuclear missile that you just get to unleash now. You got a pocket ICBM just in case. Hold on. Maybe the B just needs a different cart. Yeah, put the B in the Diddy buggy. That's what he needs. Oh, fuck yeah. Look at him now. Wait, he's styling on it. Actually, you know what? Let's just play someone who we can get skins on for once. Which one? I don't know. Let's fucking play the GOAT Wario. And put him on this bike. Because, like, I haven't been able to unlock any skins because I only play the enemy characters. Granted, they're fun, but, like, let's play fat-ass Wario for a bit. His ass is so fucking huge. Yeah, I know, it's gonna be hard. I'm driving with one hand. Which, I already do, because my other hand's holding the whiskey. Amen to that. Dude, Sidestepper is also so chill. I should play him more. God, the enemy characters are just so sick. Alright. Dude, I bet if you get hit by a Kamek one on this map, you get the bat, the swoops. I know. A bold prediction, truly. Why do I always front run? It's probably not a good idea, right? I thought Wario was huge. I thought his ass was something to behold. Turns out anybody can just push him around, man. Wario, stand up for yourself, man. It's embarrassing. You're bagging for real? Yeah. That's the plan. That's why I'm back here. Some people would say, oh my god, I can't believe he can't get out of 20th place. No, I'm just looking for good items. You wouldn't... We're fucked. I mean, this is on me. I mean, this one doesn't count. I didn't get a single item this entire... I haven't pressed the item button once. And I wish I was lying about that. I actually just haven't pressed the button a single time. Oh, we're still in. We'll take those for sure. Get a couple items on the way up, why not? Dude, being in the middle of the pack is hell. I kind of feel like an ant trying to get to, like, the colony. Alright. God damn, he's throwing it back for those coins. My man earns his money. Everybody else just gets free coins from that item. Wario is working towards it for sure. Did you see that kind of shit he was throwing into it? I need to stop doing this to myself. Sorry. That's just what my therapist said that I should say to myself in the mirror. He said, remember, all of your problems are your fault. Alright. Took that turn wide because I wanted to keep my mushroom. Good thing that it fucking didn't even remotely matter. We're still up there, though. Goomba, you're not fat enough. I'm sorry. I know you think you can push me around. I know you feel like a man when you push her around, but I hate to break it to you, man. It's just not... That shit doesn't fly with a Wario like me. Okay. Finally, we get a double item block. First double item block of the game. And what do I get? Absolute dog shit. I can't sugarcoat it. Just pure, unadulterated trash. That's so sick for us. Anybody notice that I said I wanted to unlock some costumes? And there hasn't been a single costume spot on this whole map? What do you think's up with that one, hmm? Oh, I know Wario's about to fucking fiend this thing, man. There's something about the blue shell animation that's so visceral. Oh, he strong arms that. Oh my god. Check whoever's up front. Wario might just be going for a kill. There's one item over there and I can't even get it because of my big item. That's fine. We're chilling, we're chilling. I just can't believe that this shit keeps happening to me, especially. What did I do wrong? Okay. It's not over till it's over, is kind of the thing about it. And yet again, I can't get it because I got this item first. We're fine, though. Some things are worse, honestly. God damn, my crown is large. Heavy as the head. Heavy as the ass. Trust me, I'd know. Alright, we're chilling. I'd say we made a little bit of a comeback here. Weave. Oh my god, that poor guy, he got stunted on. There's no one even close. It took too good of a line. Me when I first have cocaine? I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. I can't even remember the first time. What item or what outfit we getting? The biker Wario. He do be looking kind of fresh in it. I'll give him that. God, I wish I could unlock Cataquack, man. If I had Cataquack as a character, he'd be all we play. Because just look at him. He's actually too fly. It's not fair. I might as well just throw both of those. Protection, what for? Me during sex ed. I mean, we're chilling. Now we have double protection. And I know you're thinking, didn't you just say what for? Oh, good news. Don't have to worry about all that anymore. All right, yoink one of those. Martin. Martin, this is what you fucking get, you dumb shit. Oh, yeah, wow. Way to use your horn, you stupid dumbass. I hope you don't even make it in anymore. Sorry. He's probably a 4-year-old. I should remember that. With that said, fuck Martin, dude. Yeah, Martin didn't even make it. Yeah, real good use of the horn, buddy. No, real smart usage of it. Yeah, you're seeing the pearly whites for sure with usage like that. Goomba, TT Lol, I gotta let you know something, man. We were not each other's enemies. Neither of us were in, and you try to hit me with one of your red shells. Don't you think that that might be counterproductive to the fact that, I don't know, you're still out of the running? Don't you think maybe you should be trying to use your red shells to get into the running? I mean, I'm not here to police TT Lol's life. But I just, personally, that's what I'm seeing. We're chilling. If this gives me a coin, we're fucked. How many does strike in ones? What do you want me to say about it? We're fine. We're still in the lead currently, but I've got nothing, man. I've got absolutely nothing. I don't know this map. Yes, I do. I did it during a Grand Prix. Why do I just lie? I just don't know it well. This is honestly just a different breed of fucked up. Okay. You're fucking my ass raw, dude. Raw, are you kidding? It's insane. And there's a lot of it to go, by the way. That can't be right. I mean, I don't know. I got blue shelled when 4 people were in a race. That does not feel as though there's much I could have done about that one, personally. We'll take the 4th place finish. I just kind of wish that I could at least get a podium for it. Congratulations, nice try. Yo, don't even bother congratulating me. If you're gonna pop up with the good attempt, hey, a rousing try. Don't even show me that. I don't need to hear that. I already know I did a rousing try. Do you think I can play Mario Kart without being aroused? No shot. Searching for players. Oh yeah, now we got the biker fit. That's huge. Give me... Feel at home. Biker Wario looks racist. Don't ask who we voted for in 2016, 2020, or 2024. You will not like the answer. Honestly, fuck it. Put me on a pipe frame. That feels right. I'm just a little coin purse. Alright, this might be the last race of today's stream. Then tomorrow, we're going to do Monster Hunter Generations. And then Friday, I'm probably going over to my parents' place. And Saturday, I might just do another Mario Kart stream. I'm not going to lie, because Mario Kart's kind of fucking goated. But I did promise some people I'd do a night rain run with them tonight. So I got to hop on before it's too late for that. And you might say stream it. Look, they're not PR trained for stream, okay? They don't know what words are and aren't slurs. That's not true. It's just a horrendous lie. Weave. Yes, I used the ice cream cone while I had the star just to make sure I could hit 2 people with it. Problem? Probably for them. Bro's friends with Biker Wario? Yup. Fucking, we just run in similar circles, man. I mean... we have to do something about this item. I do not deserve to be squished for that long, man. It's one item that I can't even dodge. God, I am getting passed around, man. They're using and abusing me. Okay, no item. See you guys now. Pearly Whites ain't looking so pearly anymore. But we just got a B bike, or sorry, a B cart, dude. Oh, we gotta unlock that one. Yeah, just drift right into the snow. No, that's a great idea. What was the handling like on this thing? Negative? Ooh, I might have fucked up. Ooh, okay, well, if we get out on the first round, obviously that doesn't count. Spencer knows some bricks. What the fuck? All right, luckily we don't. So the new item just gives you skins, right? Yeah, it also has like a mini mushroom boost, but it doesn't feel like it's as strong as a mushroom. Guy behind me gets a bullet. I get a star. Don't ever say the world is fair to everybody. Yeah, this star is really helping out right now. All right. Fair enough. I suppose I did ask for it. How come sometimes the items are so close together and other times they ask you to portion out the entire race ahead of time? Okay, good use of that. You're fucking kidding me. Surely there were other people whose items you could have taken, man. I was in 9th place, and the game went, oh yeah, they deserve that one? You're giving me 2 offensive-oriented items instead of just mushrooms, man? Come on. Horrible, horrible aim. Aiming for where they were, not where they are. That's just atrocious. Alright, now we're gonna get the mushroom. Even better. Sorry, guys. I guess I'm just a better gamer than you. Why am I making it when other people had to get out? Oh, hold on. Because I'm just the better gamer. Good shit, good shit. Using our super jump in order to get our coins up to maximum, such that our coin coffer is as fast as possible. I really just thought Big Cheese couldn't possibly stay large for that long. As it turns out, Viagra's a hell of a drug. What are they putting in that nowadays? Woo! Alright, it felt cool. I didn't gain any ground. Oh, yeah. Just don't bother driving on the road. Alright. The gold shell actually hurts you more than it helps you. Yeah, I mean, I guess you just throw it backwards then, right? Because if you throw it back, it can't hurt you. Unless, of course, you have it stretched. Because throwing it forward, you're just kind of giving your enemies a bunch of free coins. Which I don't need them to have. Got a little bit of taiyaki going on here. Love to see that. Race. Boo! Race Japan. Whoa! Oh, Nintendo really broke the mold with this one, boys. All right. 3 horns go off, and I took the road less traveled. Fine, we'll just yoink that item in front. Yep. Didn't look like anyone was going for it. Love to see it. Somebody took it for me. Love to see that. Now this is where having a positions in which people get lightning feel a little bit messed up to me personally. Have I had lightning a single time ever? Is it an item that only exists in other people's copies of the game? Do you have to buy like the deluxe edition to unlock the lightning item? If so, just let me know, I'll buy it. I'm not above paying to win. I've played gacha games. How many horns must go off in my face? Come on. Oh, how did he get faster? How did he get faster? How did he even get faster, though? Did you guys notice that the Yoshi just decided to speed up? Was he not hitting the gas before? I was going to slipstream. I was going to stream his slips. Hold on. Allow me to check if people have messaged me. They totally have. How long ago was it? Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, God, that was 2.5 hours ago! Oh, man, they hopped off. Oh, shit. They messaged me 10 minutes after I went live. I thought when we said you want to play tomorrow night, they meant, like, at night, not at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't think that's on me. I think that they probably could have been, if you really want it, what's wrong? I told some friends I'd play Night Rain with them today, but they messaged me 10 minutes after I went live when my Discord's in streaming mode. So therefore, I just didn't get the message because I didn't hear it. Because we agreed we would play tomorrow at night. Apparently, at night meant 6 o'clock. I don't really consider 6 o'clock night. I think of that as dinner time. which I don't really think of as nighttime. I figured it was going to be like 8, 8:30 we'd hop on. They are gone. That sucks. I just feel bad because I told them I would probably be on. 6 p.m. is wild. They have to be 60. So, like, okay, one of my friends does work night shift at, like, Home Depot. So I would expect him to be on early. But that wasn't the friend that I made plans with. So I did not assume we were operating around his schedule whatsoever. Turns out we were. I didn't know that. But hey, having a friend who works at Home Depot, furnishing the new condo is gonna be easy. So we run a couple more games. Yep. Night shift at Home Depot, truly an awful place, I should know. Yeah, normally he'll just hop into our Discord calls while we're playing games at night. And like, you can almost hear the Home Depot boom, 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 down, boom, down, boom, down. That's how you know he's stuck in that hellscape. You guys ever see that one video of the drone footage inside of Home Depot that looks like a Final Fantasy 14 raid? It's one of my favorite videos. It is exactly how Final Fantasy 14 raids look. By the way, I'm in 24th place. Some people would say that that is not very good. I'm here to let you know that's only last place. And it also means I can actually only go up from here. Holy, talk about mega kill. Jackson, can you fucking slow down? Dude, I'm coming in the back door, doesn't leave a mark. No one knows it's you, Miss Jackson. Come on. Unintentionally bagging. It seems like I do that a lot. Can we, for a second, can I have one singular time? One singular time where I see lightning go off and it doesn't hit me. And I know it hits everybody in front of them, but it sure seems to not exist when I'm in last. Stop. Which one do you... Fuck you! Oh, and I couldn't even hit the Wario who threw it. Did you also see that Wario threw it backwards to try and hit me again? What kind of fucked up vendetta does he have against me? Doesn't it hit everyone on the map? No, it only hits players in front of you. Well, maybe in this game it hits everybody. It used to only hit players in front of you. I guess I don't really know the intricacies of Mario Kart World. Should I have saved my golden one? Yes. Did I? Not even a little bit. Here we are. No, it hits people in front of you still? Okay. Isn't that good anymore anyways? It does seem like it doesn't slow you down that hard. I accidentally used my horn. Oopsies. Alright, one item it is. One item in 14th place. I'm thinking, okay, well, fucked up. I was thinking about a bullet bill maybe, like just nothing too crazy. It is sick to see another Conkeldurr player. Conkeldurr is kind of a goated character, but I also think Coin Coffer is, and I haven't seen another Coin Coffer player yet. Which is how I know, like, I don't want to play somebody everybody's playing. Plus, the other characters are fun. Check this shit out. Goes around the side. Fucking awesome style. Hits it from the back. Crazy style. Wait, I'm 3rd place? How did this happen? How does this always happen? Charge and Chuck? Man, you could have gave me a new character. And I'm over here playing Charge and Chuck. That's messed up. I really like the way they do the Kamek unlocks. I'm sure some people are going to complain because it feels heavily RNG favored. But I think it's so fun to randomly turn into a character than just unlock them permanently. I think it's more fun than just like, oh, you have to do Grand Prix on 50cc, Grand Prix on 100cc, Grand Prix on 150cc. Then you can get Grand Prix on 200cc for another unlock. Like... It's fine to have some Grand Prix unlocks, but it just kind of got a little boring. Golden Mushroom's so much better in this game. I think mushrooms in general are, which is crazy because they've already been like a staple item. Like nobody would ever say, oh, no, I got a mushroom. But now it's like, oh, fuck yeah, it's mushrooming time. We're 17th and we need to be 16th or better. We're 16th and we need to be 16th or better. That's like an ask and ye shall receive type moment. All right. I wanted to get to this just to secure our place, because we can't get harmed while we're large. And just like that, we weren't harmed, and we were able to make it. Oh my god, what a delectable horn. Oh, it just felt right. Grabbed ourselves a little fast food on the way. What can I say? It's my cheat day. I'm just kidding, every day is. Oh my god, he's so bad. Throws this in front of me. Oh my god, there's a bomb! Who threw that thing? What the hell? Look out, you could hurt someone. Alright. Oh, I was actually so worried. We were going so slow at the end there. Fuck it. Enjoy the coins. Where did it even go? Can the golden shell even hit anybody? Or is it just coins? Because I'm yet to see it do anything other than just give coins to people. Yeah, this item's just not fair. See you in hell. Fair enough. Alright, I deserve it. Yep, fair. I did it to Baby Louie. Yep, yeah, fair. Yep, okay. Anything else? Anyone else want to do anything to me? I'm a Goomba. That's new. Woo. Oh my god, I almost went off the map there. My life was straight up flashing. We might not make it. I'm gonna be so for real, we may not make it. Nah, we're fine. I refuse to go out like that. I just refuse. But he refused. No shot. Not like this, man. Oh, on the gates of all, and we make it in. You gave me a fire flower in 8th place. You know what? Honestly, a pretty effective fire flower. Yep, the game knows what it needs to give me. Fair enough. I got us to 6th from it, so I mean, I'll take it. I think this is like a hold your mushrooms kind of angle. Nah, it's definitely like a get yourself some coins. Okay, it was definitely a hold your mushrooms angle, you dumb fuck. Well, it's fine. It's called bagging, I wouldn't expect you to understand. Get golden mushroom and big mushroom, then place and win. It seems to work wonders, though. Like, being up front is so overrated. Please spawn an item anywhere. Please just give me any kind of item. This might be the longest stretch of all time without it. I mean, like, it has to happen at some point. We're fine. We're about to get our bullet bill and get back in here. That's fine, too. Alright, one more of those. We're fine. We chill on these. No shot! Everybody else has better mushrooms than me. Nah, it's fine. I can't hate them for doing the exact same thing that I was doing. And yet I... Hold on. What the fuck? Wait, rewind. What was he doing? Bro, I don't think Coin Coffer realized we lost. Yo, my man is taking it. Chill. Coin Coffer, it is rated E, man. Look at, oh my god. He's taking it right up there. That wheel is fully in him. That's something different. Coin Coffer. You know what? You got to appreciate him. That's called grace in defeat. He was like, I might have lost, but I'm no loser. Hell yeah. Nintendo, hey, that's why it's worth $80. They don't put that in any other game. Yo, you kind of, ooh. Ooh, ooh. One golfer's so chill. Oh, damn. Whoa. Oh, I didn't know he had that in him. Yeah, Coin Coffer just fucking eats the wheel, huh? He is not driving this thing. It is driving him. The animatronics get a little quirky at night. Holy. You gotta shorten your hands. I want to share it, so please make it. Yeah, no, that's gotta be one. No. Holy. No wonder they call this the pipe cart. Oh, it's making sense to me. What is Battle Cats even about? I logged in and saw a banner with strictly big titty anime women with no cat features. And the fans of the banner will be like, you don't understand. It's a social commentary on the fact that we're all like cats on the inside. You wouldn't get it because like obviously you only see an attractive woman, but like it's trying to say that we're kind of all like cats. Is kind of what it's trying to say. But like when you really get into it, what separates us from the beasts is kind of what it's trying to say. Like the My Hero fans defending Momo's boob window. You don't understand. It's because her power is based off of creating things with her skin. So if she didn't have a boob window, you wouldn't be able to make things because, you know, like obviously the ease of access is like very important for her power. It's not established anywhere, but you just gotta kind of believe him on that one. Well, alright. Alright. Anybody else want to fuck me? Oh, my cart. That's right. I forgot. Alright, Coin Coffer. We got this one. Dude. I might want to go back to playing Tonkel. Is Momo the teen that soul power is being naked and creating shit? That's the one. But, like, you're being disingenuous by saying she has to be naked and create shit. Okay, she just has to have a giant boob window. But also when she's an adult, she no longer needs it because it was only while she was a teenager that she needed to have a window to her tits. Because, like, obviously, that's the age at which you don't know how to create things well. But, like, once she got better at creating stuff, she realized she doesn't need it anymore. It's not just because the author was like, gross, she's an adult. Yeah, you should pick some other character. Yeah, I mean, especially because there's the other outfits to unlock. It's just Coin Coffer's so sick. We could also be like a Piranha Plant player. Oh, what's good, Charging Chucks? I mean, she needed to create something that's really big. She took off her entire top. Well, yeah. And then don't even ask why, as an adult, she doesn't have any of those holes on her outfit. It's because, like, she got better. She simply realized, wait, I am built different. Holy shit, we might be cooked. I mean, I don't think we've ever gotten out on the first lap, first pass through, and I'm praying that we never do, because they only cut 4 people from the first one. That's embarrassing. Am I in 16th? Yes, but that's fine. Check this shit out. They don't know what I'm doing when I'm riding up here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm fucking scared, man. Don't check it out. Check it out with your eyes closed or something. Okay, that was almost so sick, though. What stopped it from being sick? Just everything else around it kind of stopped it from being sick. Horrible use of the Mega Mushroom. What's good, Boom Boom? It's like I'm playing Mario Maker all over again. You know if you played Mario Maker, alright? That guy was everywhere. You could not escape the wrath of Boom Boom. Because he was like the #1 mini-boss that little kids love to use. Why? I couldn't tell you. Maybe because when he was spinning, they thought it was funny. Alright, we're back. And just like that, we're back in. Lightning me? Lightning me? Lightning me? You fucking dumbasses. Salted Slices gets away with it again. Matthew, you're fucking out of here. See you in hell. Coin Coffer. He's sweeping again. They're saying he's the caulk who knows how. Well, this is just unlucky. You probably took my bananas, didn't you? That's hardly fair. It's fine. Second place items are better than first place items anyways. This is all I needed. Give me a red shell. You're fucked. I'm afraid. Did nothing to stop him at all. Alright, well, there's no shot we fall out of top 16. I just don't see that happening when we're in second place currently. I didn't need to drop that at all. It's one item, not two. Up, but I wanted this one. Yep, I saw that coming. Woo. Okay, missed the 2 item block. It's tactical, because now I'll get 1 mushroom. 1 bomb? What am I supposed to do with this, man? Alright, just throw this behind me. Someone else can have that. Wow, that hit nobody? This is a very respectful game of Mario Kart. I don't know how that one broke. It broke on my head. I don't know how it happened, but... Dude, I want to watch Dan today, but it feels off-putting to watch as a 24-year-old man. You're probably fine. Probably. I mean, I haven't seen it yet either for the exact same reason of, like... It's also... Which is strange, because I make a lot of sexual jokes. But, like... I almost don't enjoy content that feels overly sexual. Like, I'm not saying it is, but I know a lot of its humor is... Or not even a lot of its humor, but, like, from what I've heard of the plot... Like, a dude gets his cock stolen or something by aliens? Correct me if I'm wrong on this.
Oh, Yoshi, I stole your spot. Oh, Yoshi, I stole your spot. See you in hell, buddy. 12th place in a dream.
His balls actually? Fuck! Fuck! I'm so wrong. Fake fan spotted. Fake fan spotted. And it was by a ghost? Okay, what's the other one have happened with aliens? Because one has something happen with aliens, the other one has something happen with ghosts. The alien tried to grape the girl. Oh. I appreciate the TikTok censorship. Did anybody get unalived? I'm kidding. It's probably very good that you didn't type out the full thing, because I'm pretty sure Twitch would absolutely censor that one. However, I kind of like, whenever I see people on, there's those political TikTokers. They sometimes show up on my feed, right? And they'll be like, excuse me, could you use grape, sewer slide, and unalive? And I'm like, this is the most unserious shit of all time. It feels like you're talking with an AI and you're going, replace all A's with nya. The discussion just devolving into like, yum yum, yum 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 yum. Excuse me, you can't actually say the on the stream, obviously. TikTok's gonna censor that. So can you say anything instead? Alright. Try and kill me at the finish line. I see how it is. You can't stop me, though, unfortunately. Get fucked, Aiden. He's just gonna use one of his 3 mushrooms, though. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not scared to say the word. It's just Twitch will censor it. Yeah. Woo! Alright, check this shit out.
The bagger has logged back on.
See you guys in first place. You made it? Oh, it's looking up from here. Oh, baby. I gotta get away from him. He has a bomb. Me at the TSA. Well, fair enough. Okay, man. Did I have to get flattened and filled out like that? Was that so necessary? We might be able to make it. Okay. We should be fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. Haven't been here in a while. Do we know this map? Somewhat. We've played it one time online, but it was like very forgettable to me. You dropped a bomb at me, therefore... Now... Well, we're just gonna give Peepa the win. No, it's fine. I got hit by a blue shell on when it was like this, so Peepa's blue shell is just about to show up. Just wait. Hey guys, how come when I was in that kind of placement, the game deemed it insanely appropriate for me to get hit with a blue shell?
Be in hell, buddy. First place every single day. That's just how it goes for a coin coffer like me. Glaze me.
Boom! I told you. Where's the blue shell? I had it. And remember, that was nothing but pure skill. I don't want to hear anything about how I got lucky to get a golden mushroom and a blue shell there. There was no luck involved, for one. All right. We gotta change characters. We gotta change over characters. Who we doing now? Who getting the best head? You got Alvin, you got Simon, you got Theodore. Who we thinking? I mean, the Lugster probably has some sick outfits, but I'm kind of feeling like Toadette would rock the baby blue. She just kind of looks sick in it. It's kind of like giving soccer mom of 4 vibes. Like, you see her driving like this, you know she's going on the interstate to pick up her kids. And that's awesome. That's hype. Can I unlock an outfit right before we start? Fuck, man. Low-key salted, do you have a crush on the girl chipmunk when you were like 8? So, like, wow, this game is nothing but AI. Nobody has bought a Switch 2. Okay. Congrats. Oh, it felt damn good to get that win. I think we got this outfit unlocked. I don't remember having this one before. When I was a kid, I did think that the girl chipmunks were like, oh, they're so hot. But as I grew older, I came to realize something. Why were they wearing shirts with the cooch out? If I know anything about chipmunk anatomy, and I'm not an expert, they were showing full cooch. Yes or no? The answer's yes. Now, the animators decided artistically not to show it. Either that or horrifically they were already spayed and or neutered before. I don't remember which one's for the female anatomy versus which one's for the male anatomy. And so because of that, they didn't want to show any of the scarring, so they decided to cut it out, which I'm going to get out on the first rotation. The most embarrassing day of my life. Toadette might not be my main. How does he always sandbag? How does he do it? Okay. Just almost hurt. The bullet bill's been nerfed into the ground. Okay. Sure, if you have to. On the bright side, when one of the lightnings goes off like that, dude, we get so many points. It's crazy. But you know, so as I grew older, I was like, they were a little indecent for that one. Now, granted, it doesn't just go one way, though. Alvin, Simon, and Theodore, they let it hang. Yet again, I don't think they should be doing that. I don't care if they're chipmunks. That's indecent. Because the implication, if they weren't wearing any clothes, I would think it was completely normal. But the fact that they put on some clothes it draws attention to the fact when they aren't. Okay, fair enough. Guess I deserve death or whatever. Guess I'll be judged for my sins harshly. All right, we got a new outfit on the way. Just kidding. Fuck me and everything I stand for, I guess. Toadette doesn't have any other outfits. I guess she's already looking perfect, so I mean, I shouldn't expect women to change for me. I should change for them. Not very becoming of me to think that Toadette needs to change. Which one of you fuckers? Which one of you women? sorry. Who'd they turn into? Oh, I gave everyone coin coffer? You guys are so welcome. Holy shit, I know they're pogging off over that one. And I don't even blame them. But yeah, the bullets just don't knock me over anymore. They should have added Bowsette. Dude, I agree. The internet needed a revival of it. That's how you would have convinced the gooners that the game was easily worth $80. You put in Bowsette, they're like, holy. Nintendo, you can make it 100. It's okay, we'll let you. I don't think the snowman's real. I think he's just an AI, a figment of my imagination. He bounced off my head though, so he better be real. That's embarrassing if an AI did that. All of your fireballs went to the left and you threw one directly onto my dome piece. It's gotta be a hate crime of sorts, man. It simply must be. I'm actually out here living my Toadette life. Alright, good shit. The outfit grind matters way more to me than anything else. Coming to understand that has changed the world for me. Toadette, do you not have outfits? How do you not have outfits? You're wearing one currently. Did the game assign me an outfit by default so I can't unlock any others? What are you just doing? Fucking kickflip off a bus? That's the coolest shit of all time. What the hell? I'm not in my right weight class here. All right, let me do a kickflip off the wall. All right, it almost worked, whatever. Wow, somebody's already up there? I mean, this Rosalina's gotta be stopped. Where are the blue shells at? Might I ask? Oh my god, absolutely hammered and pounded. It's just so sad. Weave. Throw that one backwards. Oh. Speaking of blue shells. Where's she at up there? Oh my god, that's far ahead. Granted. Not far enough. Okay, just gonna fucking get absolutely railed. Well, it was impressive for about half a second when I overtook her. And then immediately going into oncoming traffic like I'm a 4-year-old. Probably not the best idea, but I felt like I sent a message. Dude, I wonder if Toadette does have other outfits, but like since I tried to eat the one right before we loaded in, it just assigned me an outfit of like, this is the outfit I would have unlocked. If so, that's fucked up. Okay, fine. Look, if you have to, you have to. I just kind of feel like it's fucked up of you to do. You can't destroy the lamps. That's understandable. That's... I'm in. I might have been 8th place, but that's just kind of what we do around here. I'm kind of the back to front champion. I'm so good at when it's in the back, taking it to the front. And you just grab 2 Taiyaki on the way. Why did it turn me normal, man? It's so fucked up. This can't be right. Alright, we're chilling. You think I can grind on this? Y'all mind if I grind for it? Mine. They mine. Y'all mind if I grind for a second? Alright. That's what's up. The yoink. Oh my god, wait. I'm so chill with this. Hold on. Never mind, there's nothing to grind on. If there was, that would have been... She does have a couple more outfits, at least I think. I hope so. She's probably my favorite of the characters that are, like, mainstream enough to get outfits. Luigi's pretty chill. Cool with Luigi. I just think Luigi's gone a little too mainstream. Like, I like Luigi's indie underground stuff. The fact that I'm going to get knocked out of the top 4 due to me getting hit by this is... It's upsetting. It is. But, like, that's Mario Kart, you know? Start catching up. We're still in the top 4. We've been here before. Just act like you have been. Hit him with one of... That might be the single most embarrassing play of my entire career. I don't even know how I managed to do that one. Meanwhile, the Rosalina fucking hopped off the map, did a trick off of a light pole, and stayed on the map. That is something. And she was doing tricks down there to try and stay in it. That is a different level than me. That was something else. Good shit. You're fucking my raw. You're fucking my raw. It's fine. Because we got one of those. They call it the back-to-back champion. Good job on top 4. Oh, there's a little bit more than that. How did I come in first place after doming myself? I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. Breeze was the lowest ranked and yet the only one who impressed me. What does that say? It says a lot about our society. The Bacta. Yeah, apparently I was playing as Racer Toadette. Can I change from racist? Yeah, it's Toadette Pro Racer. I just want to be like normal Toadette. The Rob Hog. You know I'm playing with my MF Hog. Alright. This will be the real last race of the stream. He lied. Dude, the Battle Royale mode is actually so sick. Granted, if you're about to say, isn't it nothing but... I'm quitting. I'm quitting this one because there's nobody on. I don't want to just race 4 real people and a bunch of AI. But we gotta play the Rob Hog. Oh, dude, I'm higher ranked in Knockout Tour than I am in the normal one. I honestly thought that we kind of got some insane ranked points in the normal one. Dude, the normal one is like a hue to me. Where's the red hat? For what, Rob's Hog? Or for racist Toadette? Hey, come on, they're not racist. They're just, I mean, you know, they fit a certain description. Woo! Okay, so you don't really want to power jump in there. It's better. It's definitely better. Dude, we're not finding anybody. So I like about Knockout Tours, you don't waste time if you're already doing poorly. That is true. If it feels like you're insanely outclassed, you just get outclassed. Gamer and her gamer, fuck, man. They're gonna think I'm an E-couple with the Rosalina. This is the most embarrassing shit of my life. Never have I ever regretted having a generic name like Gamer as much as this. Oh, son of a bitch. They're gonna be like, oh, look, it's not like that, man. I don't know her. I promise. Oh, there's her gamer, son of a bitch. We're right next to each other, too, holding hands through the level. They're gonna peg me as well. You know what? Never mind. Maybe it's not so bad. You know, I didn't think it through. If they're gonna do that, I mean, it's not the worst. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. Alright. Now, this, I think, is like the map where you never get any outfits. Because this is the same exact line we had on with Wario, where we just got absolutely nothing for outfits. Her gamer stole my item. Listen here. Dude, I am becoming an E-couple with her gamer just so I can fucking take 50% of it in the divorce. Alright. Fair enough. Nah, her gamer didn't get to keep it for long anyways. Zay, what kind of messed up world is that you try to kick me off the map? Did I do something wrong, Zay? Did I offend you somehow? Congratulations, you made it to first. Enjoy your singular coin. I'm waiting to see him throw the coin. Okay. You can't use me for speed and hit. Alright. It's fine. No, I'm more comfy back here. No, yeah, I just kind of like being back here anyways, so don't even fucking worry about it. Salted Slices reportedly did not hit the grind rail. What's going on over here? That's not just get fucked. I really just thought that that was going to be like a cheap shortcut around the map. It was not. Learned that one. I thought it was going to be like there was going to be a food item over there that was hidden. Instead, I'm going to just firmly stay in 20th place. Bullet Bill. Love to see this one. If there was a way I'd get back in, it was that. Holy shit, the Bullet Bill never ended. And then we've got this one. Just to make sure that that big mushroom behind us can't catch up. Yeah. Seems you shouldn't try to adjust. Yeah, it seems like when I do that, the game's just like, okay, we'll throw you off the map since that's what you want. Oh, it was a slow and painful death. It's fine, it's fine. I do my best work when I'm in 16th. When I'm in the last place of the bracket, that's when I do my best work. See? Every time it's where I do my best work. You might say you're not even doing any of the work. You're just kind of getting lucky based off you getting the gold mushroom. Yes. That is my work. And just like that, 6th place. Just that simple. Okay. I shouldn't have used one mushroom. That was just kind of dumb of me. It's fine. There it is. Nice red shell. Unfortunately for you. Huh. Nice tries. Now let's unlock a new outfit while we're at it. What we got? Oh shit, wait, okay, outfits that go insanely hard. Ice cream Toadette goes crazy. Woo! Alright, we're in there. Hop off, get that. Throw this stupid item backwards. Alright, what we get from Shish Kebab Toadette? Oh shit, we get the Captain Toadette. Okay. Shit, that goes absolutely crazy. Feel free to screenshot. Throw that one behind. As a reminder for Luigi. I see a lot of bananas right there. That was crazy. What the hell? It's like a gay porn site. There's so many bananas. Retro, you're so fucking stupid, Retro. You're so dumb. You're so Oh, let me make sure I hit Toadette with one of the bananas. Yeah, and look how fucking far behind you are because of it, Retro. Oh, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. You're so lucky, dude. Because, like, I have an empirical hatred towards this 4-year-old who's playing the Nintendo Switch. Oh, man. Oh, the level of emotions I feel towards him. Whoa, I don't like how I worded that. Allow me to reiterate. I don't like this child. His smug aura mocks me. All right, what we got for the beach? Let's go to the beach, and let's go get away. Okay, just soft serve again. I kind of felt like that was from getting the ice cream last time, but, I mean, just goes to show what I know. It's completely not a shortcut, so it's a good thing that I had that one. Told you there were a lot of outfits. I think it was because they counted me as having an outfit from before the game started, that the game refused to give me any. It's too many items. Fuck you, Peach. Sorry. Somebody had to go down. And I really did not want it to be me. Place? That's rough. No. That might just be the determining factor. Don't get any speed. Just so you know, Waluigi, I was still in front of you, man. First cut. The first cut. That hurts. I know, Toadette. I'm hitting the same shit. I'm hitting the same shit IRL right now. Ooh, whoa. Yeah, I'm hitting that shit exactly the same. Fat Despite going crazy on it, man. We love to see that for him. All right, all right. I've done my Mario. I've had a little karting. Dare I say I've Mario Karted. But it was a lot of fun. I had a great time playing. We're definitely going to do another Mario Kart stream in the future. I might do one Saturday, honestly. The rare salted Saturday streams. I know. He can actually do that. Some people are saying it. I don't want to make any confirmations here, but some people are saying it. Let me hop on out of this box now. Look at my fucking fat toes down. I'm just kidding. That's not free. You can't just see that. But yeah, no, thank you guys for coming out. I had a great time streaming. I hope you had a fun time watching. I will see you guys tomorrow for Monster Hunter Generations, and then maybe Saturday for more. But yeah, I actually am good to stream tomorrow. Condo stuff that I've been talking about that might push around streams. Looks like I'm going to be doing a dinner next Monday for it. So next Monday won't be a Monster Hunter stream. I might do a Tuesday Monster Hunter stream instead. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, no, next Monday I'm going to be closing the deal on the condo, going out for dinner with the owner, finishing ironing out the details and having a little celebration because it's all but confirmed at this point. So, and then there will also be a stream break in the future when I have to move into the condo. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.